Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? Hope you are all well today. What are we saying, everyone? UFC 281 underway already. Carlos Ulberg just got a tremendous first round stoppage. Let me all know in the comments if you can see or hear or all that good stuff, because I don't know. Let's have a look. There's no one tougher and brilliant in the game than Bisping from the top and bottom of my heart. Well, isn't that nice? Thank you very much. I believe you're all here. I believe so. We'll check it out one time. Do you hear me? Do they hear me, Rebecca? Oh, thank you, darling. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Saturday afternoon Sapporo. There we go. Fights are on. We're doing a watch along. Right now we have Julio Arce taking on Montel Jackson. What's up, Sammy Sosa? Hope you're well, buddy. Big up, Adam, to you as well. So we just did a little poll a moment ago. Anthony Evans in the background running the poll. So shout out to Anthony Evans, my channel manager. He just did a poll talking about the main event. Looks like most of you have Israel Adesanya winning this one. And I did predict Izzy to win. But you know what? As the fight week is progressing, I might have changed my mind. I don't know. It's one of those. Either Izzy is going to outpoint him and dance around and use his skill and his tactic and his patience, or there's a very good chance Pereira knocks him out. Just every time I saw them square up against one another, Pereira looked to be noticeably bigger. I mean, they're both listed as 6'4", but I don't know about that, man. Pereira definitely looked bigger. And then today, apparently, he's back up to like 221 pounds, something crazy like that. So he's definitely going to be the bigger man in the octagon. That is for damn sure. So anyway, right now, round one just finished, or round two, Montel Jackson and Julio Arce. Very excited. Got some crazy prelims on tonight. I mean, look at these prelims. Unbelievable. Look at that. Right now we have on... what is it? Julio Arce, Montel Jackson. Next fight, Trezano, Sungwoy Choi. That's great. Kowalkiewicz taking on Silvana Gomez Suarez. But it's this next lot of prelims. Look at these bad boys. Look at that. Brad Riddell, Renato Moicano, Dominic Reyes, former title challenger, Ryan Spann, Molly McCann. Very excited for that one, taking on Aaron Blanchfield, and Andre Petrosky taking on Wellington Turman. I mean, that would be almost a great main card for any fight night. So these prelims are unbelievable right now. So anyway, main card at 3 o'clock in the UK, says Thomas Harris. Thomas, got nothing to do with me, bro. I don't make the rules. I don't set the times. I don't own BT Sport, and I certainly don't own the bloody UFC. So, you know the card is insane when Reyes is on the prelims. I know, exactly. Dominic Reyes, former title challenger, as I said. Ooh. Montel Jackson just dropped him, I think it was. I was looking at the stream. Landing some big ground and pound shots. Anyway, come on, who's got some good questions for me? Robbie Scott. Yes, I did see Ulberg. What a performance, man. Carlos Ulberg came to everyone's attention on the Contender, and he looked brilliant. And then I think he lost one or two. He got knocked out, didn't he, against Kennedy and Nzechukwu. I think that's how you say it. Nzechukwu, something like that. Anyway, yeah. He seemed to have a problem defensively and with his output, but tonight, his best performance by far inside the octagon. So yeah, I did see that. Sei Kaya, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate that. That's very kind of you. You missed the first fight. How did it go? I just told you, Jamie. I just told you. Carlos Ulberg, first round, made it look easy. Picked him apart with calf kicks and low kicks, and then boom, big left hook, I think it was, and then dropped him. Thanks for joining us for the fights. Brent, it is my pleasure, brother. I love doing this. I love doing the live streams. Love talking to you guys. I love it when you take the piss and troll me a little bit. That's always fun. What's that, babe? Oh, we got it. Oh, we just got it. Sorry, I got a delivery I've been waiting for. John Brannigan, if you're watching, mate, we just got that little thing delivered, so I've got to record an ad for later. If you're up for it, shoot me a WhatsApp and let me know. By the way, big shout out John Brannigan. He's my new video editor. You might have noticed the editing on the videos has been absolutely unbelievable. Babe, we got a new member. I don't know if you heard that in the background, but she's wooing in the background. Montel Jackson is wooing in the cage. Look at that, in full control of Julio Arce right now, landing some big ground and pound. And yes, Mike Lenahan, Ulberg was The flawless. All right, so what happens if Chandler stops Dustin in the first? Immediate title shot next? Or would we give it to... where did it go? Immediate title shot next, or if you were him, would you wait for Conor to come back and smash him? Well, I don't think McGregor's coming back anytime soon. Chandler hasn't got time to sit around. He's 36 years old, so, you know, he's in the twilight of his career. He's in the last few years. Jessica Reese says, hello, Rebecca. Rebecca says hi, Jessica. And there's John Brannigan, my video editor. Nice about the wallet showing, yeah. All right, do I know Darren Till's cousin's fighting? Genital warts? Is that what you're doing there? Come on, we need to be a little bit more grown up than that. But I need some good questions. Come on, guys. You know, give me some good questions. Marry his brother Trevor. Who's that? Who wins, me or 100 Hasbullahs? I would love to tackle 100 Hasbullahs, let's be honest. The guy's everywhere right now. You can't look at the UFC without seeing his cute little face. He's a cute little bastard, isn't he? But he's about 22. I bet he's sick of it. I bet he's sick of everyone like pinching his cheeks. Did you see that one when he did it and then he punched someone in the face? Pretty funny. Jenna Till versus the Warts. It's a tough one. Bloody legend, best fighter to ever live. Well, that's very kind. Jacob Daly. And, all right, come on, Mike. Can I be your son-in-law? I don't know about that, buddy. Don't know, Trevor. With a name like Trevor, it's a no. Do you know what I mean? Anyone called Trevor, you just sound like a nerd. Do you know what I mean? I don't think my daughter likes nerds. I don't think she wants to marry a nerd, but you never know. Maybe she does. Will Dan Hooker win? I don't know. What do we think? Dan Hooker, let's have a look. Let's go to the OBS. Dan Hooker, he's got a tough fight. Claudio Puelles. As we know, Dan Hooker, he's been struggling a little bit recently, hasn't he? Bless him. You know, he's a tremendous fighter. I love what he brings to the octagon. He's had a great career, but he's struggled. He's fighting Claudio Puelles here, as we see, 12-2 on a 1, 2, 3, 4... 5-fight win streak in the UFC, and 3 of them are via knee bar, and that's what he likes to do. So Dan Hooker obviously is the striker coming from City Kickboxing, part of that whole crew, so spirits are strong. But he's, stylistically, it all depends. If Puelles can't get him down to the ground, I think Dan Hooker wins, and I think Dan Hooker wins quite easily. I think he's by far the better kickboxer. But if Puelles, he likes to get inside, he likes to get a single leg, and then from there he's very, very good on the ground, very dominant. So it's one of those, it's kind of styles make fights, and it's that simple. Can Puelles take him down? If he can, he wins. If Hooker can stay on the feet, Hooker wins. You know, as simplified as that sounds. But this is what I think. Right, so we've got a question here from Arsalan Ahmed. How you doing, Arsalan? If Pereira wins tonight, how much of a chance do I give him against other middleweights? See, that's the whole thing, isn't it? You know, because there is a good chance Pereira wins tonight. But the reality is, I think that Izzy said it best himself this week. He said, I cleared the path for him. And he did, let's be honest. And what he's saying there is, Pereira's only had 3 fights in the UFC. There's no way he'd be headlining Madison Square Garden and fighting Israel Adesanya if A, alright, granted he hadn't beaten Izzy twice, B, if Izzy wasn't a super dominant champion, C, Izzy had cleared out the rest of the middleweights. He needs fresh blood, he needs competition. So he has in effect cleared the way for for Pereira to be having this fight. But the reality is, oh, there we go. Montel Jackson just won, no surprise there. Pretty dominant performance, to be honest. But how would he do against the other middleweights? We don't know, because, you know, you would think a guy like Robert Whittaker, I mean, Robert couldn't take Izzy down and hold him down and control him. You know, could he do that to Pereira? We don't know. We don't know. So just because he beats Izzy doesn't mean Pereira will then run roughshod throughout the middleweight division. There might be a possibility he loses in his first title defense. So it's a tough one. It's a tough one. It really is. Dwayne, big up yourself, bro. All right, Bisping is a legend. All love from Liverpool. All right, mate. Shout out to the fucking Liverpool crew in the house, yeah? You know, Is Volk the GOAT if he beats Islam? Well, it just got confirmed today. Volkanovski is 100% fighting Islam Makhachev in Perth, Australia. I'll be calling that one, so I'm excited to be there. I mean, is Volk the GOAT if he beats Islam? I said Charles Oliveira might be the GOAT if he beats Islam, and I got attacked. I got absconded. I got mean tweets. I had people coming after me. I had the Dagestani mafia out for blood. So I'm just gonna hold my horses on that one just for a minute. I've got lots of chats going on. I was born in London. Oh, where did that go? Have a pint, mate. Dean Maloney. Cheers, brother. I will do. Hold on. Oh, nice bit of Sapporo. I always go back and forth on my beers. Sometimes it's Stella. Sometimes it's Sapporo. Sometimes it's Peroni, you know. All right, let's have a look at some of your questions. No one asks about my daughter, Romanian in England. Well, Iono Gagiu, I'm sure your daughter's very pretty. I'm sure she's lovely. All right, okay. So, you're the best, Mike. Thanks, Nerdy Podcast. You're still doing the full watch-along? Watch-along, Mike, for prelims, do for me. Yeah, I'm only doing the prelims, guys. No offense. No offense. I am doing a watch-along for the prelims, but the main event... I need to be, or the main card, should I say, I need to be on the couch watching properly because I enjoy it and I'm a fan. You know what I mean? Let's have a look what's going on. UFC 281 news. See if there's anything special, anything pop in for you guys. Let's have a look. Some of the top news stories. Results. Well, we're watching that right now. Most of the tickets for the final were bought by Indian supporters, but they could not go to the final. Pakistan went to the final, but they didn't buy tickets yet. Indians supporters will not go. I don't know what you're talking about there, bro. Cricket? Are you talking about cricket? Because if you are, bro, this is UFC 281 time. What do we think about Carla Esparza, Zhang Weili? Is it about time we put a bit more respect on the name of Carla Esparza and put a poll up? Put a poll up. Esparza, Zhang Weili, who wins, and is Carla Esparza being overlooked? Because she is on a 6-fight win streak, and when you look at the people that she beat, right, it was pretty impressive. Well, I said not pretty impressive, it was very bloody impressive. That's for damn sure. I mean, look at this, right? Let's have a look here. If you go all the way up here, Carla Esparza, click on her there. I mean, her record's been sensational lately. She's on a 6-fight win streak. Where is the record? Here it is. 19-6. So there's a few losses there. Right, 19-6. No shame in that. Rose Namajunas, of course. Pull that down a bit. I'm all over the goddamn place. Oh my God, what am I doing? Oh my God. Oh my God, it's all going wrong. There it is. Rose Namajunas. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, look at this. I am a boomer. Rose Namajunas, Yan Jana, Marina Rodriguez, Michelle Watson, Alexa Grasso, Vima Jandiroba. So, you know, good wins. And put a poll up though. See what we think. Wei Li. How the fuck do I spell it? Either way, she's awesome. Wei Li Zhang. Oh, no. Zhang Wei Li. In the Chinese culture, and I only know this from when I commentated out in China, the 2-syllable word goes second. Because it used to be Wei Li Zhang, but apparently the way you put Zhang Wei Li. That's apparently so. But still, either way, you guys have got a landslide victory for Zhang coming in there. 86% of you. We'll leave that going for a minute and see what else pops off. But yeah, Zhang, you've all got her. Carla was a part of the worst fight in history. She was. It wasn't a good fight, but you know what? Sometimes that happens. Some of Izzy's have been stinkers. Some of Anderson's have been stinkers. I'm sure every single fight that I had wasn't the best barn burner you'll ever watch. So, you know, it's hard. You know what I mean? Surprise, Rebecca isn't here for this. Rebecca! You're being summoned! She's not here. Oh, look at this guy. Who's on here now? Song Woo Choi, is it? I believe. We'll see about that. But you're being requested, babe. All right, so Abdullah, let's have a look at this poll. 88% of you now. Jesus Christ. I mean, that is a landslide for Zhang Wei Li, 87-13. Yeah, I think you're probably right. You know, if Carla could take it down, we might have a different result on our hands. But I don't think she'll be able to. Let's get drunk, Mikey. Well, I'm not going to get drunk, but I will be relaxing a little bit. I'm going to end that poll right there. All right, let's have a look here. I hope Dominic Reyes gets it done tonight. Well, the good thing about Dominic Reyes is that he's been training with Pereira and Glover Teixeira and that whole team in Connecticut. And he's saying that it's Dominic Reyes 2.0. And do you know what I think? I think that's really good for Alex Pereira. And I think it's really good for Dominic Reyes. Remember Dominic Reyes, man. Dominic Reyes was legit. You know, I mean, let's have a look at his record here. He beat some amazing people, didn't he? He really did. Hold on. Where is his record? Here we go. I mean, he's on a 3-fight losing streak. Yuri, Jan, John. Former champ. Well, former champ. John Jones, potentially greatest of all time champ. So there's no shame in that. Shout out Dave. The Rave. Tiemann. We miss Rebecca. Well, Nikki G. She's coming on now. Member for 3 months. Whoa. I'll give you one of those. That's what Rebecca does. Who you got for the World Cup? Ooh, how do we feel about the World Cup being in Qatar? Let me just end that poll, or did I already end it? I've ended it. And put a poll up, World Cup in Qatar. How do we feel about this? Sam wants to know. People's main event pick. Ooh, Dustin Chandler or Violence. What have we got here? We've got a little love from Santa Cruz. Shout out yourself, Austin G in the house. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're enjoying the fight. So right now we've got Mike Trizano walking out. Who missed weight? Was it Mike Trizano? I think Mike Trizano missed weight. He's walking out right now looking very pumped up. It's weird, isn't it? They all do this thing now. They shake everyone's hands and they hug the cornerman and they're giving the little hugs. I did that sometimes because I felt I had to because everyone does it. Do you know what I mean? But sometimes you don't want to hug them. Trizano looks fired up though. Maybe he's pissed off. I'm pretty sure he missed weight. I might be getting that confused, but I'm pretty sure. So he's got a lot to make up for here. Let me just double check that. Let's just have a look. Mike Trizano. Let me just end that poll as well because you've all got Dustin Poirier winning 42%. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think Dustin's going to have the better boxing. He's going to outbox him. He's going to avoid the takedown. I think if Chandler comes with a very heavy takedown game plan, might get the job done. Certainly would favour him. Hello, Rebecca. You're being quite aggressively summoned. Oh. You know, and I don't appreciate it. Come and join in, babe. I'm sitting here by myself like a right tit.
Yes.
Like a right tit. I'm moving. There you go. Slide in, babe. All right. Okay, there we go. Right, so I'm going to end that poll. 43% of Dustin Poirier winning versus Michael Chandler. Who do you think, babe?
Dustin.
Dustin the Diamond. Is he your favourite fighter now as well?
No.
Izzy's her favourite fighter.
What's the problem?
There's no problem.
What's the problem?
She's obsessed with him. Look at Brucey B. Here he goes, Bruce Buffer. He always looks sharp. What do we think of the tuxedo, Beck?
Very nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
No, Bruce is the man. Who's this? Hold on. Who've we got? Yeah, Sung Woo Choi.
5 losses. He stands 6 feet tall. Weigh in.
Can't do that. We'll get
I was
demonetised.
going to say, I don't think you're allowed to
Turn
do
that.
that.
I want to hear Bruce doing the intro. Hard to be as training partner or friend, but Marvin versus Alex. Greetings from PL to you, your fam and fans. We'll scorn next mad criminals. Appreciate that, buddy. Hard to be
Where's
as
PL?
PL Philadelphia. I don't know. Where's PL?
Anyway. Continue.
What did he say? Alex versus Marvin Vittori. That'd be a good fight. Marvin Vittori's awesome. All right. Vinos Miss Masha 01 says, is there a reason that people don't talk about the fact that Pereira took the second fight with Izzy on short notice off an injury? Plus, Potato got far better after the Potan got far better after the Izzy. I thought it said potato. It looks like potato. Potato, patata. Babe, Sung Woo Choi, Matt Trizano. What do you think?
That one.
That one's Trizano. You robbing my beer, are you? Well, the reason being, Miss Venom...
Vino Smasher. That would be me.
Venom Smasher.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm a Vino
Venom
Smasher.
She is a Vino Smasher. Jesus Christ, can't go to bed without a glass of wine. And
either can you.
And put a poll up. Does it make Rebecca an alcoholic if she can't
I can
go to sleep at night?
I can go to sleep.
I tell you what, Sung Woo Choi landing some big left hands here. Trizano putting on the pressure. You're getting my commentary right here for free. Chisano walking him down somewhere, Choi looking confident. Ooh, Chisano swinging
How
big.
many of these people are actually watching though?
I don't know. What do you mean? The fights?
Yeah, like watching both.
How many people are watching the fights? Let me know in the
many
comments. Nikki G says they missed you, Rebecca.
Oh, thanks.
What kind of vino, babe?
Cabernet Sauvignon.
But you like a bit of.
Cabernet, that's it.
You like a bit of
Pinot Noir?
Pinot Noir.
No, it's not dark enough.
You've been getting Pinot.
It's not dark enough.
Sounds weird. You're looking nice this evening. Don't hit me, Mike. Well, why would I hit you? You're saying I look nice. Thank you very much. Chisano just dropped some more Choi.
It says...
Oh, this could be near the end. Oh, Chisano. Oh, no. Choi's back up. Nice big knees. They're all watching along.
Okay, all right.
Izzy's a different...
Okay.
Izzy's a different fighter now as well. You are favourite fighter. Well, Sayuri Kaya, appreciate you, brother. I'm watching both. Well, good. I'm glad. That's what I'm doing. We're watching both, babe. We've got questions up here.
It's tricky.
You reckon Izzy's fight is going to be another snooze fest? Pereira is looking big, though.
Why was Izzy's last fight a snooze fest? Yeah, it wasn't overly exciting. Wait, who was it with?
It was Jared Cannonier. I wouldn't say it was a snooze fest. I mean, that's very insulting, but it was more of a strategic matchup. He didn't really take any risks, and apparently, I wasn't there, but the rumours were that people were walking out of the arena to beat the traffic because it was clear. I don't think it was because the fight was bad. It was clear Izzy was going to win. It was clear the decision was going to win, and getting out of the arenas can be a nightmare.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'd do the same thing.
Right, so we got a pull up here. Ladies who can't go to bed without a glass of wine, it's normal. That's what that
A little
is.
concerning. 41.
You got to do it.
Sorry, dude.
Speaking, you know what I mean.
Sorry,
You don't
go
jump.
ahead. Go ahead.
26%. It's normal. A little concerning, babe.
Okay, read it.
38%. Whatever gets them in the mood. 35%. Well, I can categorically tell you, it doesn't get her in the mood.
Swiftly moving on.
That's just like to knock her out and go to sleep because she has to live with me.
I need to medicate myself somehow.
Well, exactly. It burns when you pee. You might want to get that looked at, brother.
Oh dear.
Leo the third says, how are you, Mike? Greetings from Manchester. All right, mate. Leo, you're all right. You're up late, mate.
Oh, it says prelims don't start until 1 a.m. in the UK.
No, that's right, they
That's
don't.
rough.
Well, you're missing out. Get yourself a Fight Pass. It's the Fight Pass prelims. It's not the BT Sport prelims. Ricky Hatton. Hey, Ant. Did Ricky Hatton fight tonight? My mate from Manchester there. Leo the third.
Why would he fight? He's retired.
Yeah, no, he did. He's fighting. I think he might have been fighting tonight. What do you think of You Dumb Jew? He's up and coming out of China. Another amazing kickboxer.
We should
We're just going to walk past that one. We're going to ignore that.
Watching from Northern Ireland.
Rebecca's Entertainment. Chisano just hit a big left hook there.
Same in Toronto.
What?
I don't know. I guess the time?
No, it's the prelims. You got to do it. These are the Fight Pass prelims. You got to go to Fight Pass. How much do you get paid to commentate on a card?
Yeah, babe. Tell him how much you get paid.
None of your damn business, fool.
It's all right.
I get paid well. And I love my job as a commentator. I truly do. Obviously, there's a lot of research goes into it, and sometimes that can be a little laborious. Laborious.
What, the study for
the
it?
research, yeah. But it's a necessary evil. It really is,
Yeah.
You got to do it. You got to know these people. But I love it. It keeps me involved with the sport, that I love. Would Rebecca ever consider doing an exhibition fight for charity? If so, who would she fight, and what charity would you get? Oh, okay. Chisano dropped him. This is it. It's over. Ooh. Whoa, Mike Chisano. Came off The Ultimate Fighter. Used to wear a very annoying hat.
Did he?
A very annoying cowboy hat. Yeah.
Oh, now he's got... Is that a mullet? Is that what you'd describe as a mullet?
It's a mullet. What do you think? First of all, what charity would you give to?
Like Save the Children, or, like a charity to help starving people in Africa.
Yeah.
Particularly children, I always find a worthy cause. Would I ever take a charity fight? Me? No.
Look at Chisano. That is a proper celebration. Jumping up and down, doing the jumping
he's
jacks.
just won it. Madison Square Garden.
Chisano versus Choi fight of the night so far. Well, it is. What is it, the third fight? So, you know, to be fair. But yeah, no, great fight so far. All right, PL, Poland. Oh, Poland. Yes, yes, yes.
What did you say, Philadelphia?
I said Philadelphia. But you know, this guy's from Poland. But I am living in Latvia, LV. But will be so interesting from Marvin versus Alex. How do you think? Moving now to States in NB. North NB. No. I don't fucking know where NB.
But they're like the
Kent Margate was
Initial.
F place as well. Mate, my Polish brother. Thank you. But you're not talking clear sense. This is a good finish, man. Chisano's doing well. Dropped him the big shot. Hard follow-ups. Good win for Mike Chisano. Anyone has a link to watch the fights live? Just get yourself a Fight Pass prelim.
guys.
Get yourself a Fight Pass.
That's illegal.
Bisping needs to drink more and trying to stop trying to be so professional on the stream.
Just get wrecked, babe. Publicly.
I'll do that. I don't care. Are you intoxicated?
He doesn't need much encouragement.
Not watching the Ricky Hatton. So is that happening right now? Yeah, let's have a look. Ricky Hatton.
That's a lot.
I mean, no, it's. What do you mean? It's a lot.
Oh no, we can't have UFC and boxing going on at the same time.
We're not watching.
My head might explode.
I just want to know. If it's up. Ricky Hatton.
Austin G, love from Santa Cruz.
Live results.
What's up, Santa Cruz?
What's up, Santa Cruz is right. It is right, babe. It's right.
It's right, yeah.
Okay, so anyway, full screen that. Get rid of that for a moment.
Are you not looking to see if he's fighting?
If you can't afford ESPN or or UFC Fight Pass, get your life together.
Yeah, guys, just get your
life together. You can afford your $8 a month for your blue check marks on Twitter, though, can't you?
Get your life together. Are you going to watch the whole event? No, he's not going to watch the whole event here. Are you? You better not be.
Someone says you look angelic, babe.
Oh, thank you, Josh Gage.
She was very worried that her top was too low.
I wasn't very worried. I just said to you this morning, is my top kind of low? And you said, no, it's fine.
And put a poll up. Come on, no one's giving any fun questions. Who's next for Gamrot? Ooh, Mateusz Gamrot. I don't know. Who is next for Mateusz Gamrot? Someone good. I mean...
The Count looking suave in that French Parisian fashion.
Yeah, I'm a French Parisian.
You look so Parisian today.
I do, don't I? All I need is
so sophisticated.
some onions around my neck, a little beret, and we are off to the races. Right, Jay Sykes says, if there ever was a working class guy that won, it's you, Bisping. Phenomenal career, in and out of the cage, and a beautiful family. Well, thank you, mate. That is very, very kind. I really, really appreciate that. I do.
Noddy Two Slurp says, how many beers does it take for him to get drunk?
Well, I don't really get drunk off beer. Do I?
No, to be honest.
And put a poll up.
You could drink kind of quite steadily all day and you wouldn't really...
I don't drink steadily all day. I mean, Michael drinks steadily all day.
I said you could drink steadily all day. No, you don't really get drunk off beer. Thank
Someone
God.
says, Mike, don't lose your other eye. You need to see your beautiful wife. Well, no, I know exactly. That's why
the plan.
The podcast that I do, believe you me, we're going to do some live shows. And Harrington and Brian, the producers, they're going to have a slap box contest. And people, they want me to do it. And I'm like, I can't do that. I've only got one eye. And the bloody... The slappity bappity, the impact.
Slappity bappity.
It's not going to be
good.
It's not going to be good for me.
Might detach the other end.
Put a poll up. Lol, you love it. Well, we do. It's interaction. Tag team you and your wife. Where did that? Hold on. Where was that? No, it was. Oh yeah. Tag team you and your wife versus Anthony Smith's wife. Who's winning?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Anthony Smith and his wife.
Oh God! How
Sorry.
hard did you laugh at DC's top 5 fighters of all time list? I am scheduled for surgery. Got a giggle 34.
Why was it bad?
It wasn't bad. He had Floyd Mayweather as his number 1. Then I think it was Khabib at number 2.
So his top pick wasn't even an MMA fighter?
Yeah, Khabib was 2. And then I think it was Muhammad Ali at 3. Yeah, and like as Ant said, who does the polls here, he said, you can't have a list with
No.
Boxing guys and MMA guys on the same list. It's like doing
He could have done two videos.
a list of the rugby players, but having NFL players on there as well.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Chalk and
Can't
cheese.
do it.
Chess and checkers.
Cannot do it.
MMA and boxing. Anyway, how hard did you laugh? You all got a giggle.
Dominic Davis, Molly McCann prediction?
Oh, Molly McCann prediction, she's going to beat Erin Blanchfield in style, I reckon.
Style.
No, Molly's ferocious. There's one thing about Molly, she fights her ass off. She had a bit of a gap in the grappling department. That got her in trouble a few times, but I think she's fixed those problems. Erin Blanchfield is a good grappler. So that's essentially, again, kind of like that fight I said before. That's what this comes down to, really. Can Molly keep the fight on the feet? Can Erin Blanchfield get a takedown? You know, who knows? Only time will tell, but I'm excited for that one.
We'll find out soon.
Molly always shows up. Record of 13-4 now. Hold on, I'm going to put that there. I need to move
Someone
this.
says, who's your top 5? Well, I believe you've done a video on it, correct?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
No.
Oh, maybe
Molly's
you
on a
should.
3-fight win streak. Luana Carolina, Hannah Goldie. 2 spinning back elbows in a row. That's got to be a record. You know what I mean? Yeah, Molly always shows up. Not going to have Paddy with her this time. Paddy's on next month. Erin Blanchfield going to beat Molly, I think. Well, hey, you never know. That fight was incredible. All right. We need something to talk about. We need a conversation piece.
Ooh.
We're just waffling and answering questions randomly.
What can we talk about? What would you like to discuss?
Guys, what do you want us to discuss? I think the Zhang fight will be a bad KO and new. Yeah, possibility for that. What do you know about that, babe?
What?
Carla Esparza.
What do I know about Carla Esparza?
You love Carla Esparza.
I'm a huge Carla fan.
Yeah, and then Zhang Weili. You like a bit of Zhang?
Yes, fan of Zhang Weili also.
What's going on with the prelims? Have they ended? Oh my God. Well, you talk a minute, babe, while I do
Well,
this.
you're covering up the thingies.
Well,
do you like Arsenal?
What, the football team?
I presume so.
I mean, I'm not really a football fan, but, I mean...
They're all right.
They're all right. They're all right.
New Steven 727 New Year's plans. We don't have any New Year's
Where do we
plans.
watch the prelims now? They've ended on Fight Pass. My
You
God.
should know this.
Is it ESPN? Do we have to go to
It'll be ESPN. I'll do it. You do this.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
ESPN Plus.
Yes, I got
It'll
this.
be ESPN Plus, of course, right. So I'm back in the driver's seat, guys. You good? I've got to keep fiddling with this fucking thing now. Right, anyway. Right, how many people we got? We've got over 2,000. It's time to get our shit together. Andrew Tate versus Jake Paul. Someone just said there a minute. Yeah, another easy fight for him. Does Rebecca or your daughter train? Have they ever? They don't, do you, babe? She doesn't.
No.
She won't go to the gym. She won't work out. She goes horse riding.
It's
She goes horse riding, but she wants to quit horse riding now, don't you, babe?
Well, I want Ellie to do it properly, but you won't let us both do it. So I'm gonna quit and so she can do it.
She wants to buy another horse.
Yes, we've been over this.
Yeah, but it's stupid.
You won't
Bro
let
Jumper,
me.
shout out. Scone, next mad criminal. Sorry, any Nebraska, lack of text, size and shorts, trying because I know you would not answer me. But how is working with DC and Dominic? Yeah, good question, Scone. Hope you're enjoying Nebraska. Hope it's all well up there. Yeah, working with DC and Dom is great. Honestly, great relationship with both of them. Think the world of both of them. Obviously, both tremendous fighters. Dom's still going. DC's retired. DC's hilarious. He is. You have a good laugh with DC and you have a good laugh with Cruz. He can be a little prickly at times. Do you know what I mean? But he just, because Cruz is one of those, Dominic Cruz is one of those doesn't take any kind of shit type of guy. You know, and you got to respect that.
Prickly Dominic Cruz.
He's a little prickly prick.
You're prickly, Dominic.
He's a prickly one.
Why are you prickly?
Right, we got the prelims back on. Silvana Gomez Juarez, she's going up now against Karolina Kovalkovic.
Right.
Rebecca on a sweater merch. Well, that's
Rebecca on yes. Get me on a sweater.
Who would buy a sweater with your face on?
Who would buy one with your face on?
We're trying to do some merchandise for the channel, but we need some designs. Or channel editor John Brannigan, shout out. He's working on some designs for us. But do any of you lot happen to be graphic designers? Any of you lot want to design some merchandise for us? Because we want to launch some before Christmas.
Well, then you need to tell them where to send their designs into.
Oh, God, I'll give out Ant's email address. Hey, Mikey, here's $2. Love from Indonesia. Dim, IDR.
Well, thank you very much. much.
Well, Dim
Dim
Dim.
Dim.
Appreciate you, brother. Hope you're well out there in Indonesia. Where are you?
Live in a very beautiful country.
Andrew Tate getting knocked out is bad for business. He ain't taking no fight, bruv. Yeah, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. But why would he square up like that?
I can't see today. What kind of horse? We have a warm blood.
What is it, a Holsteiner?
Yes.
Sounds like a beer. Holstein Pills?
Yeah.
No, she wants to sell him and get Ellie another horse.
I don't want to sell him, Michael, but that was my way of compromising. I'm like, well, okay, I'll sell him so we can get Ellie one, but he won't even let me do that.
What's one more horse? Buy another horse for your beautiful wife.
Yes, thank you, Scout.
Shut up,
81
Scout.
SD. Thank you.
You prick. Horses, it's not the horse.
Oh my God, he's so weird. He doesn't care about the price of the horse, which he does. He's saying it's the board for the horse. That's what's really giving him major issues and saying that's the reason why we can't have one.
I think Lucas, my son Lucas just texted, it came through to me. And I think...
Well, don't tell everyone.
Well, it's okay. It's all right. It's nothing private. He's texting and he says, because last night we were playing blackjack. He loves playing blackjack. I shouldn't teach my son how to gamble, but it's a card game. He loves doing...
And then tell everyone how much you gave him because he won. How much did you give Lucas, a child, for winning blackjack?
$100.
I know. It's meant to be like just pennies or whatever, just messing around. He gave him $100.
He won 100. He won it fair and square. Carolina Kovalkovic making the walk. Do you know what I love about her? Kovalkovic, she's so laid back.
Oh, yes. Like when she enters the octagon, she just stands there.
She puts her hands behind her back and just leans against the cage like she's waiting for a bus. You know what I mean? She's very calm. Very calm and cool.
In control of her own emotions.
Yeah. But
because she's a woman, that's why.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Same.
What do you mean because she's a woman?
I can't read. I think I'm getting
Petition
old.
to get Rebecca's wife a horse Mike's made. Yes. Rebecca is the most beautiful lady in the world. It seems so sweet. Great job, Mike. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's all my fault.
What's
okay, should Mike buy another horse? Yes or...
So whatever they say here, we have to do, okay?
Okay.
Because we've got to give everyone what they want.
Yeah.
Oh, it's resounding.
So Lucas is texting someone right now saying, do you know how to play blackjack? And if so, do you want to play? I don't think he's texting me because he knows I know how to play blackjack because I taught him. So he's texting one of his mates. That's bullshit. The poll has come in 70% say yes.
Thank you.
Well, of course you're going to say, well, ending that poll, you prick. That's gone. Rebecca, what is something weird or surprising that Mike is good at? Something you thought he was horrible at, but surprised that he was good at?
Oh, it must be something. Michael's good at a lot of things like that you wouldn't think, but... I would say horse riding. You were pretty good at horse riding. Yeah. I think you could get pretty good if you tried.
Yeah. Anything else other than horse riding? Are you just obsessed?
Well, he's a good dancer, guys.
Yeah, I'm not a good dancer.
I don't know. There's so much.
Yeah, so many things. Jamaica Count and Countess. Greetings from Jamaica. Big up yourself on Jamaica now. TJ Blackjack is easy F. Try poker.
Someone says my brother robbed Bisping with a B.
Yeah, well, good luck. Bisping, you need to play rugby. You used to play a lot of rugby. I was good at rugby. I was a flanker. Save your jokes.
Rebecca's accent sounds Australian.
Well, because she's Australian.
But it's a bit of a mixture.
Would you guys do a reality show? No, we wouldn't. I've had a few people try and do them over the years. We actually got pitched one last year from a very, very reputable production company. We had a call.
There she is, just chilling.
Yeah, there is Kovalkovic. Look at her there. That's like a signature thing now. Do you think any time she doesn't want to do that, but she's like, I've got to do it every time?
No.
There she is. No, she's great. She's a lovely girl. I wish. And do you know what? Kovalkovic has had some awesome fights. There's Mark Goddard, the referee. Old mate of mine. I've known Mark since 2003 or 4, I believe, when I first started training in the UK. People are making donations for a new horse bed.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, but you don't need to, but...
Yes, Ben Rhythms. We are in America. We are in California right now.
Southern California.
Fight just getting underway. Gomez, she won last time out. She had a really good knockout in Singapore, very, very fast. Prior to that, she got armbarred pretty quick in the first round in 2 fights in a row. She's good with the hands, obviously. Looking really sharp here. But
might be a good fight.
Yeah, Kavelkovic is good. She's just getting on a bit. You know what I mean?
Who?
Kavelkovic. She's been around a long time now, you know, and that's just...
Sherry Von Berry. When is DJ Mikey B returning?
I got asked to do a set today.
When are you
The
returning?
first ever UFC was 29 years ago. Have you ever seen it? Yes, watched it live, 6. Watched it in the 90s, 32%. Never seen it, will do one day, 42%. Not interested, 19%.
Where did that poll come from?
Well, Anne did it.
Oh.
And who do you think does all the polls? Look
No,
at this, look at this. Kavelkovic on the back of Gomez. I told you she's not too great on the ground. Very, very strong and exciting on the feet. But on the ground, she struggles. But she's doing the right thing. She's got 2-on-1. Put your arms around me. But as if you're doing a choke. Here's how you defend the rear naked choke. Right? It's very simple. If you can pull the hand down and then you grab it in what they call baseball grip. See that? It's like a baseball. If I've got that now I'm in control of this arm. If you get 2 hands on one, they can't choke you out unless they're ridiculously strong and on all the steroids. And then from here, what you do is you lift the arm up, but you can't just lift the arm up. So you move your head, you lift it up a bit, and you just poke it to there. And then there's no fucking choke. It's easy as pie. I mean, who would get choked out with a rear naked choke and lose the belt at Madison Square Garden 4 years ago? Not me.
Who would do that?
Not me. But that's how you do it. But I
Get choked unconscious.
oh God. Kind of like, oh, look at this. Kavelkovic trying to isolate one of the arms with the
Got
legs.
3 minutes left. That's going to be a
That's
long 3 minutes.
It's a long 3 minutes for
I
both
cannot
of them.
see. I'm going to have to do a U.
Jesus fucking Christ, woman. Stop
My
going on
contact-
about... I mean, I'm blind and I don't mention it. Jesus Christ.
My contact lenses are like all blurry for
Now
some reason.
Kavelkovic going for the head and arm
G'day,
choke.
Bispings. Dr. Frost, g'day.
What's up, Dr. Frost? Anyway, how do you guys...
this is a good one, I'm sorry.
Hold on. How are you not interested in watching the first ever UFC? If you're a UFC fan, you kind of want to see where it all started. But I first saw the UFC, it was 1995. I was in New Zealand, Auckland. I was there for the Jiu-Jitsu World Championships against grown men. No big deal. And it's a long, long story, but I was staying in a youth hostel. And then one day... I walked into like the communal kitchen and they were watching the UFC.
Really?
Yeah.
What year was this?
1995. Oh, look at that. She's round the neck. She's not under the chin though. She's not under the chin. Let me end
She's
that
all
poll.
over her. Basically, I can't know where it is now, but would you go into the jungle?
No, I
I'm
wouldn't.
a celebrity, get me out of here.
No way.
Why?
I think
be hilarious.
Somebody again, I've been pitched that before.
Have you?
Yeah, I swear to God. Through Paradigm. I'm pretty sure it was through Paradigm, yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Your opinion on old school fighter Gary Goodridge. Gary Goodridge is the man. Gary Goodridge was, let's have a look. But bollocks to it. I need the keyboard, Rebecca.
Well, I didn't put it there.
You did, you moved the
didn't.
computer. Can we not bicker? I tell you what, Gomez Suarez is doing a really good job of defending this choke here.
Drinking beer at 2 p.m, Mike, man after my own heart. Can I tell you something?
Yeah, go on. Oh,
That's
don't.
not even his first beer of the day.
It's not. I've just had 2 at lunch. Yeah.
Silence.
Shut
But yeah,
up. Shut up, woman.
no shame at all losing to GSP. Of course, we're only
No,
joking.
no, exactly. I can beat Francis Ngannou with only one hand. Well, Bob Lobb, good luck, buddy.
What would be your
Mike,
beverage of choice today?
Don't be stingy. Let Rebecca buy what she wants. She deserves it.
Well, it's not. Can I say something?
Oh, stop going on about the fucking horse. Go on.
No, it's not even for me. It's for your daughter. I have a horse. She has a skill, and her it's going to waste because she's very good,
Nikki-
and she needs her own.
Nikki G, right? No more horse talk
Okay.
because it's boring for
It's
everybody.
so boring.
It is. No more
Yes.
fucking horse talk.
Okay.
But Nikki G says thoughts on Baz Rutten. Baz Rutten is awesome. I'm a big fan of the guy. He's hilarious. He was a great fighter. He's a great person. Yeah, nothing but great things to say about Baz Rutten. So they're at the end of round 1. They're throwing down on the feet. That was
She's
touching.
lucky to make it out of there.
She is, babe, yeah. Juarez coming on strong there, though, right at the end of the round. And that's all she wrote in that one.
Do you think the young, straight new fans appreciate what Frankie Edgar brought to the sport?
Oh, do you know what? They probably don't, if I'm honest, because... I'll put that there, babe. Is that a bit better for you?
That's fine.
Frankie Edgar, obviously, you know, absolute goddamn bloody legend. What's this Paul Lance put up? I think John Jones will fight. Yeah, when do you think Jones will fight? Yeah, no, listen, Frankie is absolute legend. You go through his list of opponents, my God, it's ridiculous. Max Holloway, Jose Aldo, Charles Oliveira, you know.
I'll be back. I need to go put some
BJ Penn.
because I can't see.
Right,
I need to clean my lens.
All right, babe, you got to stick some stuff in. I think there's a beer back with you as well, if you don't mind. Jesus Christ, going on about flipping horses. My God. So we do the same conversation every time. We've got fights going on. We've got pay-per-views. We've got thousands of people on the live and she's banging on about goddamn fucking horses. Anyway, 35% of you people think that John Jones will never fight again. I don't think he's doing all that training for nothing. And I'm assuming that a lot of you are putting that opinion on the fact that Jan Blachowicz came out and said that this week. He said that he doesn't think Jones wants to fight again because he's scared of losing because, you know, he used to dominate the competition, but then his last few fights were closer. This is a good fight right now between Kowalkiewicz and Gomez Suarez. Gomez looking really, really sharp on the feet, as is Kowalkiewicz. Kowalkiewicz probably trying to take it down, but she's dangerous. Look at that. Gomez Suarez with the hands, he swings them, really commits, should I say, to the shots. Side to side movement. But yeah, Jones, I think he'll fight again. I don't think he's afraid to fight. If he didn't, he'd be an absolute damn fool. He's one of the greatest to ever do it. And there's a lot of money to be made. There's a lot. John Jones is a big, big star, a polarizing figure. When he fights, it's going to be big business. So I'd be very surprised if he never fights again. I'm going to end that poll. Well done, Ant. Thanks for that one. What else have we got, guys? So, all right, that's pissing me off. It's not playing ball, is it? Right, this fight's still going on. Prime Bisping versus Prime Jones. I mean, let's be honest, John Jones is a very big man and he was one of the greatest light heavyweights, if not the greatest we've ever seen. Just going to throw it out there. I'm going to be nice and humble and say that probably wouldn't end too well for me. Jones just needs to stay out of trouble. Love the show, mate. Well, Rhyme Time UK. You're right, that's the thing. You know, the thing is, a lot of fighters, and boxers, MMA fighters, you know, to do what we do, a lot of the time there is a certain craziness within our personalities, you know what I mean? And a lot of us kind of maybe, I'm trying to choose my words right, gravitate to, you know, a little bit of trouble here and there because it's just the type of people that we always are. And then, you know, like for me, mixed martial arts saved my life. I would like to say it did the same for John Jones, but he doesn't seem to be learning his lessons. Well, maybe he has learned his lessons. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Rhyme Time. He's got to stay out of trouble. It seems like he's doing a better job these days. We haven't had any controversy from John for quite some time. Talking John Jones.
John Jones.
Cheers, guys.
Or maybe he's straightened himself out.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to pull yourself in just a touch, babe?
Yeah.
Just pull it in.
We used to move over.
Just pull it in. Just a touch.
See?
There we go.
I'm ruining everything now.
You are ruining everything. This is a good fight, babe. What do you think? Who do you think's going to win?
I think Carolina. Is that what she's called? Carolina?
Mike, could I beat a lion or a tiger worse? Well, first of all, terribly constructed sentence.
First language.
But a lion or a tiger? What would you rather fight, a lion or a tiger?
Lion.
Why? I'd rather fight a lion.
I don't really think about these things.
No, I know. It's silly, isn't it? But tigers, they're solo. You know what I mean?
Tigers?
Yeah. Tigers are solitary animals.
They don't...
Lions run in packs.
The tigers not?
No, they don't, babe. Don't you know that?
I don't know that, no.
Right, we've got a new poll. Alex is posting that he is now £210. What does that tell you? A, he's going to go for the early KO, 33%. He's just bigger than Izzy, 43%. Well, yeah. Captain Obvious strikes again. Tells me nothing. 24%. Well, it means, I mean, this is the reality of the situation. I'm sorry, babe, if this stuff bores you. Izzy, you might have saw the video I did on it yesterday. Pereira showed up last couple of minutes of the weigh-ins. In the last 10 minutes, he showed himself. And I thought that was because the UFC said, listen, regardless of where your weight's at now, you've got to step on the scale to activate that next 2-hour window. If you don't step on the scale, you've just not showed up for the weight.
Yeah.
So I thought when he walked in, he was going to miss weight. Okay. But he got on the scales and he made it. So he might have planned it. But the logical thinking would be that it was kind of a tricky weight cut. And certainly getting back up, he's over 210. I think I saw 211 is what I saw. He's 211 pounds. When I was fighting at middleweight.
And he weighed in at 185.
Weighed in at 185.
Yikes.
On the dot. So like after my weigh-ins, and it was always, remember babe, people were always like, so what you're going to do is you have little meals, little tiny morsels. You don't want to eat too much. Whoa, Kovalkovic coming on strong with the knees here. This is a really good fight. Yeah, anyway, they would say, oh, just tiny little meals. You don't want to fill up too soon and don't drink too much. I'm like, mate, get fucked. I've just starved myself for 2 months. I've just made weight. I am going to town.
I'm crazy.
And I would. I'd be like, I'm fine. And we'd go out to an Italian restaurant. Like we'd bring a bag with like all the Pedialyte, which is like electrolytes and stuff. And we'd have coconut waters and we'd have waters and we'd have grapes and like healthy stuff like that. But I'd also say, throw in a bunch of Snickers bars. Throw in, there was all kinds of chocolate and treats and goodies and whatnot. And we just put it all in a big gym bag, fill it with ice. And I was like, anytime we were heading over to the weigh-ins, I'm like, is the bag here? Who's got the bag? And then all the ice would be melting and water would be dripping everywhere. And as soon as I weighed in, just start downing it all, eating like the Mars bars and the Snickers and whatnot.
What was your favourite thing after the weigh-ins?
Oh, a chocolate milk.
Oh, really?
Because a cold chocolate milk, it's full of carbs, it's full of sugar, it's good for me. Do you know what I mean? So I'd do a nice chocolate milk, that was always great.
Chocolate milk? That's surprising because you don't normally drink.
Yeah, no, but it's strategic.
No, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then I'd get back to the hotel, I'd have a pizza or something. Then I'd take a nap. Then we'd go out to an Italian restaurant, wouldn't we? Yeah. And I'd always have a shandy. I'd always have a shandy with my meal. Half lemonade, half beer. For the carbs, and just to relax. Maybe a glass of wine.
Okay. He could have had a full-on beer. That would be fun.
Yeah. And then, I'd always have dessert. Basically, what I'm getting at is I would stuff my face, and I'd get back, and right before bed, I'd get on the scale, and I was 205. So that was heavy. That was a 20-pound increase. Pereira's put on 26. That is a lot of weight.
So that means he cut a ton of weight.
It means he cut a lot. It means he's heavier, obviously. It also means that he might slow down as the fights progress.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because he might have had a super hard weight cut.
Yeah, no, but exactly. If he's had a bad weight cut, that's good for Izzy. Simple as that. This fight's really good and competitive. Gomez Suarez pumping out a really nice jab. Kovalkovic's just out of range. Nice advance there by Gomez. Rips to the body. Good, fast fight. Anyway, let's go back to some of these questions. Is Bisping doing the whole POV, point of view, pay-per-view? Not the whole pay-per-view, mate. I'm going to go watch that inside. Yeah. My mum is Italian and makes the best Italian food. Like better than restaurants.
Wow. Happy for you.
What are you going to do? You're just going to come in here and brag?
Make us jealous.
Oh, good for you.
We love Italian food.
Mum makes great Italian food. Mike is the king of Lancashire, Daniel McCarthy.
Oh. King of the North.
King of the North. Winter's coming. Oh, winter's coming. Big hard man on the
shandy. I think he means shandy. Well, it's not a shandy right now.
I'm not trying to be hard. I don't need to prove my manhood by drinking whiskey.
Michael often drinks, what are they called? Martinis?
Martinis. There's nothing wrong with drinking a martini, babe. People say, oh, it's
but it looks a bit like,
because it's in a martini glass. There's nothing fruity about that, babe.
I know.
It's like, well, you go and have a couple of martinis and see how you feel and see if I'm a pussy after that. Steve Ruskin, big up yourself, bro. I was a millionaire. If I was a millionaire like yourself, I would buy 2 horses for my wife. You married up.
Thank you. See?
Thought we agreed we weren't talking about the damn horses anymore.
I'm not. You are.
Buy Rebecca a horse.
Cracking
Anyway.
accents there. Are they being sarcastic? Stuart Cassidy. You have good accents.
I have a good Thai green curry recipe.
You make a good Thai green curry, don't you?
I do make a good Thai green curry. James Bond drinks martinis.
He does.
Exactly. Shake it, not stir
I was waiting for
Can
that.
you see it in your sights, Mrs. Moneypenny? I can't see no significant problems. Shaken, not stirred. I can't do a fucking Sean Connery. My bad. We got a question. Here we go.
I didn't
Izzy
enjoy
is
that.
bringing a lot of dark energy to this fight. Do we think he'll fight different instead of his typical counter punch style?
That's an interest. Yes, dark energy. I like that. He's probably bringing dark energy.
I don't think so.
Why?
I disagree. I'll tell you
Why?
why.
He's been beaten twice off him. He's feeling like
Yeah.
bringing a lot of emotional baggage to this fight.
Can I speak?
You may.
Can I bestow some witness?
Witness? Bestow that witness. Go on.
Can I bestow some wisdom on these people? Think about this, right? Izzy, he said, the most important thing about this fight is never mind the belt, it's beating him because he wants to remain the champion, okay? Now, he's been beaten off this guy twice before, so that shows there is a pattern, there is a trend. However small that is, it does show that every time they've stepped into a competitive environment together, then Pereira has won. Now, last time out, Israel against Jared Cannonier, he was kind of defensive, he kind of played it safe, even though he was the better fighter. Kovalkovic just knocked down Gomez Suarez. Kind of had a backing up, jumping on the back, looking for the rear naked choke.
Be a shame if she doesn't get a finish.
She defended it well. So the point I'm making is, listen, I'm not knocking Izzy. You know, he keeps going out there and winning time after time, and that's all that needs to be done. But against Whittaker, he was kind of defensive. Against Jared Cannonier, he kind of played it safe. The point that I'm making is, if he's playing it safe against those guys, where he's clearly one step ahead, he's gonna play it safe against the guy that knocked him out cold last time.
Yeah.
Because his senses are going to be on high alert. Now, that doesn't mean if the fight progresses and he lands some good shots and he wears him down and he gets tired and there's openings there that he won't go for the
He gets
kill.
more confident.
And he gets more confident. But generally, I think we are going to see a somewhat of a cautious, very strategic, hyper-strategic Israel Adesanya. Because that's all that matters.
And does that correlate to a boring fight, in your opinion?
It doesn't necessarily correlate to a boring fight. This is a great fight. Gomez Suarez landing some heavy shots, end of the round. Sick
That's
fight.
it.
If anyone saw that fight, who do you think wins? I wasn't watching it enough, obviously, because I was entertaining you guys.
Well, I think Carolina, from what I was seeing.
Oh, it was a close one. Who's next? What is the next fight? Oh, is it Molly McCann?
Is it?
No, it's not. No.
Oh.
2 more fights. I'm excited for Molly's fight.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
We need
All right.
some questions I still can't see.
Wonder if Callum and Lucas are watching the pay-per-view.
I've asked Callum will be when we purchase it.
Yeah.
But obviously
Lucas is not watching it. He's out trying to teach his friends blackjack.
He's not interested, really, is he?
No, I got him to watch some last week. I was like, come on, watch, because he wrestles.
But to be honest, Callum wasn't interested at that age. I would say when Callum got to about 14, maybe 13, 14, then he was instantly, I don't know, somehow he just became obsessed, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he became really obsessed. But he did like it when he was younger, because he used to say BJ Penn was his favourite fighter. But this is how young he was. He couldn't even say BJ Penn. He would say PC Pan. PC Pan. I said, who's your favourite fighter? PC Pan.
That's so cute.
Bless him. The next James Bond, put a poll up, the next James Bond, it has to be a female. No, it doesn't.
No, guys.
I'm sorry.
Stop pandering to us.
Yeah.
We don't like it.
Women, James Bond is not a woman. The clue is in the name, James. Now listen, there's nothing wrong with going out there and creating a whole new show. Call it Jeanette Bond. Jane Bond. Jane Bond. Or just a new thing, a new franchise, a new show, a new book. But these are based on books. And the guy was James Bond, okay?
I'm a woman and I don't want to see a woman James Bond. There's a lot of strong characters in James Bond, women characters.
A lot of very strong female characters. Tricky Mickey says, will you start an OnlyFans?
Yes.
All right, there
so I
you
can
go.
buy Ellie a horse.
Izzy's bringing a lot of... We did that one as well. Okay.
Okay.
Why does Izzy have a breast?
Well, we discussed this, didn't we?
At
last
length.
live? He doesn't.
There's no way he's doing steroids. Listen, the USADA They are on top of these fighters like crazy. I wish we could show the fights on here and stream it, but we'd get sued.
Pretty hard.
Oh, I don't know who's going to win. From what I saw, I think Kvelkovic had the bigger moments. And put a poll up if you're there. Who wins this fight? But you got to be
all
quick.
the moments from what I was
No,
seeing.
but Gomez was landing some big shots.
I mean, just look at them. Like, she's way more...
Harry, shut up. Don't bloody start. Who does Conor fight in his return? And can he come back to his championship form? Jane Bond. Yeah, maybe he can. I don't think so. I don't think so. You know, I say it all the time. You go up and then you come down. You know, he had his peak in 2016. That was him at his peak. Since then, he's struggled.
What's happening?
Well, they're just wide shots. Bruce Buffer's collecting it. Right now, Bruce is collecting who's won.
They don't normally show that, that's all.
Well, it's on the prelim to like, you know what I mean. But Bruce is writing it down. Is it okay?
Right.
He's like, Bruce has got it. I know who
Okay.
wins.
Bruce approves.
He's going in. Gomez looking worried there. Doesn't look too confident. Mark Goddard brings them in. Says, my big moment. Get me on. Get me slap bang in the centre. They've cut Mark out. What the fuck? Shout out Mark. Hope you well, mate. One of the best referees and a solid guy. Good old friend. Right, here we go. I think it's Kvelkovic. Why is there no sound? There it is, yeah. She got the job done. Good for her. Good for her. I like her.
Rebecca, any chance those cans on the Argentine lady are real? I'd say they're pretty false.
Silva Gomez Juarez has got fake tits.
They look it.
Yeah, well, you know,
Fair play.
fair play to her, you know.
Each to their own.
Each to their own. Have you ever gone... Never mind.
Well.
Never mind. I think so. Those taters look real. Judi Dench will be the next James Bond. She died, didn't she? No. Judi Dench...
Oh my god.
No.
Judi Dench is not dead.
No.
Stop it.
Judi Dench died in the James Bond films. You nutter.
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen any of them.
Right, yeah, so shut up. Wow, Mike is a fake company man. USADA doesn't catch everyone, especially the guys at the top.
Okay. As someone in the know, because we're in the know, we've had USADA turn up so many times, 7 a.m., 7 p.m., randomly. They're testing everyone.
Listen, Andy Kim, don't say, wow, Mike is a fake company man. No, I'm not. What I'm saying is, listen, there is always ways and means of people that want to try and get one ahead, cheat the test and all the rest of it. Human nature, anytime there's sports and money and accolades and respect and fame to be gained, people do look for a way to cheat the system. Not everyone, but some people do. And there's always new tests, there's always new ways, there's always new drugs and steroids and things like that and PEDs to give an advantage. That's why they're showing up so much. What I'm saying is, and I'm not being a fake company man, Andy fucking Kim. What I'm saying is, if you're... No, but these people, they don't know. And he doesn't know. You know, calling me a company man. For what? Saying that Izzy will be getting tested a lot. And he will be getting tested a lot. That's not me being a company man. That's me saying, let's look at it logically. Let's look at the facts. He's one of their biggest stars. He's a big champion. He's getting tested all the time. And he passes every single time. So I think it's only fair that you've got to give him the benefit of the doubt. Had he tested positive, that would be different. Okay, as I said before, is there something that he might be taking that gets in and out of his system really quick?
I don't think he'd do that though.
I don't think he'd do that either. But that's my opinion. It's not me being a goddamn company man. But the tests that that are conducted upon him come back negative. So you're just going to assume that he's cheating anyway?
You just don't know about it because they don't tell everyone, hey, USADA came and I'm negative. Like, you only hear about it when they're positive, so you don't realise actually how much they are being tested.
Gerald Tomasi says, what's up from New Orleans? I always laugh when I hear about what happened, our experience in the French Quarter.
New Orleans, we loved it.
Yeah, we did love New Orleans.
It was a nice few days.
Didn't love getting assaulted.
Didn't love Bourbon Street, and we actually decided to stay on Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street with the pits, man.
What made us make that decision?
I don't know.
It was a bad decision.
It was a bad decision. If you ever go to New Orleans, don't stay on Bourbon Street. I thought that's where it was at. Well, it is where it's at if you want slime and people throwing up and hoodlums and just a generally shit time, right?
So shit. Everyone looked like they were having such a shit time.
Don't swear like that. We've got Super Mick Arteta. Don't know what that means. What UFC fighter could beat the Predator?
Who's the Predator?
Well, the Predator is...
Oh, we're talking about the Predator?
The Predator.
Okay. I thought you were talking about an MO fight.
But we have a Predator in the UFC.
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
And his name is Francis Ngannou.
Oh.
What do you think of Megan Oliva's jacket?
It looks too big, and I know that's the style.
Beck,
but I
we're
just-
live. You can't slag
I know,
off
I'm not.
the highly fashionable Megan Oliva.
And she is highly fashionable, and you know I love her fashion sense.
Rebecca.
I always compliment
Rebecca-
her on her outfits, but it just looks a bit big on her.
Rebecca has seen some of the clothes that she wears, and she said to me, "Can you do me a favour? Can you text Megan and ask her where she got those pants or that top?"
It was yes.
And then you bought it.
I did. So I am a fan of Megan's style.
Yeah.
Just
All right, so this guy comes back and says, booing this pod. He says, what about Lance Armstrong passing all the drug tests when he was on drugs the whole time?
Well,
Passing drug tests is possible. Well, you're right. You're right, you know, but Lance Armstrong...
But we can't comment. We're not in the Olympics. You can comment on the UFC's USADA protocols because you know about it.
And Lance Armstrong, from what I hear, was doing blood doping and all sorts. I mean, look, listen, you stop being so, what's the word? Looking at everything half empty. He's passed his tests. You know, the sport has been cleaned up dramatically. Is there still some people trying to cheat? Yeah. And there's still people getting caught. Do you know what I mean? And
it's been a while though, hasn't it, since someone's like been found?
It's certainly anyone big, anyone of note.
It's been a lot. I can't even think of the last time that
No,
happened.
I can't either. I can't. So
How come there's
yeah,
two?
and Armstrong's was years ago. You know, technology's increased since then.
True.
Thanks for doing the live. I usually watch UFC by myself. No worries, Dave.
We're here
Hope you're
with
well,
ya.
mate. We're with us. You're part of our gang now, mate. And right now, who's this? Is this Azatar, Ottoman Azatar coming out? Who's he fighting? Yeah, Matt Frivola. What do we think? Matt Frivola, Ottoman Azatar. Should be a good fight. The steamroller Frivola is always fun to watch. Pessimistic. Yeah, don't be so pessimistic. I'm optimist. You're pessimist.
You're so wrong.
You are a liar. I see.
I'm a realist.
Oh, that's
I'm a
another way of saying a
realist.
miserable cow.
No.
Looks at everything. No, I tell the children you can do whatever you want in this life. Well, within reason. Within reason. You know,
What?
Rebecca's fashion's always on point.
Thank you. 101 IQ. Top. So fashionable.
See how I changed the subject there?
Oh, that was well timed.
You know.
Should be zero tolerance for dopers.
And
Days and yes.
I agree. Listen, as we say it all the time, it's not even worth mentioning at this point, is it? We're not trying to put a ball in the basket. You know, right now, Matt Frivola's walking to the octagon in front of thousands of people. He's going to step into a cage, and his goal, his mission, is let's have it right. We can dress it up and make it all nice and flowery and poetic, and it's a battle of martial arts, and it's a battle of wills, and these guys are some of the best trained athletes on planet Earth, which is true. But these guys are trying to punch a hole in each other's heads. They are trying to rip each other's heads off and choke you out unconscious. If you're taking steroids in that arena, then shame on you. Simple as that. And yeah, to your point before, whoever it was that said it, if you test positive, I believe it should be done. It should be done. Anyway.
Permanently.
Yeah. Rebecca is solid like a rock lobster.
Yeah.
Rock lobster.
Yeah.
Rock lobster. No. Family Guy. You got to give it to them. At least one chance to slip up, I'd say. Fail 2 tests and you're done.
Yeah, maybe that's a little harsh, like 1 and then you're banned for life, but it depends. I think it depends what it is as well.
I guess here's Matt Frivola walking in, looking very pumped up. What do you think of the ginger beard?
Not a fan of ginger beards.
Some people like, because like when my beard gets a little longer, it gets a bit red. And I've had compliments, people saying, oh, I like the red in your beard.
There's nothing you can do about it. It's just like, you know, that's just, why, a lot of people do have a lot of ginger in their beard.
And put a poll up.
I mean, I'm not a fan.
Do we like
It's
Matt
all
Fravola's
right.
beard? No, he looks good. He rocks it. He looks good. This will be a good fight. All right, he would have been busted by now if doping. Too many eyes on him because of this. Just my opinion. I agree, Gerald. I agree, mate. You know.
Women on the right don't blink. What the fuck? That's because my contact lens are giving me issues. So if when I blink, it goes blurry. So I'm just not blinking.
Don't blink.
I'm not gonna.
Well, let's see how long you can not blink for.
Well, it's not a
I get accused of blinking all the time. I've just blinked.
I don't think I have. I might have did
Alright.
just send. I don't know. Whatever.
Everyone is juicing. It's just as to whether they get caught or not. Incorrect.
No.
Incorrect. I never did. And I can look you down this lens right now and say it to your faces.
And you can tell the people that are. I think because they look like they are.
Thoughts on Conor Ben? I hate to say it, but he looks guilty. Sadly.
Who?
Conor Ben, Nigel Ben's son. He was meant to fight Chris Eubank Jr. recently, and then he tested positive for something right before the fight happened. It was like some kind of estrogen blocker, you know, which you take that if you're on certain types of steroids because it can make you grow tits, like Izzy, you know. So he was found to have an estrogen blocker in his system, you know. So yeah, and then he said it's because he was taking this drug, and this drug that he was taking does increase testosterone. You know, so anyway, what was Rebecca's reaction to Mike's crazy story from back in England about the crazy masked man who tried to break into my home and attack me? What did you think of that?
I first heard about this story many years ago. Yeah, very concerning. Why would anyone want to kill you? What have you been doing? Who have I got involved with?
You know, I mean, listen, I just had to...
Why are people trying to burn you
Ariadne
and
Celeste
your
going
house
strong?
down alive? Why?
Well, I had a
Quite
few
concerning.
run-ins. There was a lot of people it could have been. There's,
Not good.
This gypsy guy.
That's not good.
He was
Don't
like the
say
king of the
that.
gypsies.
This was before we got
He's
together.
dead now, sadly. There was a guy that was a bit of a gangster. He's dead now. There was someone else as well that it could have been, and he's dead.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
true. All three of them are dead.
What are you doing?
The three
Are you
suspects.
just killing everyone?
And when
just
I
in
say
case?
that, people go, "Oh my God!" No, listen. One of them died in a car crash. One of them, very, very sadly, hung himself inside a police cell, and the other one died of natural causes. Nothing to do with me. But when I say to people, "Oh yeah, they're all dead," they're
That's a
like,
bit
"Whoa,
suspicious."
don't mess with Bisping."
Yeah, you're
It's
a bit of a
like,
gangster.
Yeah. Oh yeah, proper gangster me. All right, we've got a poll up. Ant's probably decided to show up again. Thanks for joining us, Ad. Sorry.
What do you expect from Izzy in the main event?
Caution 32.
Over caution 32.
32. Controlled aggression
30. Emotional aggression 6. I don't think emotional aggression.
I don't think we'll see emotional aggression simply because Izzy's in control of his emotions. He's very matter of fact. He's very sniper-like. He's calm. He knows what he's doing. He's a disciplined, very dedicated, well-trained fighter. I don't think he's going to allow himself to get involved in a firefight. And if he does, that probably favours Pereira, you know? Not necessarily. It's not that Izzy can't bang. Izzy rocked him in that second fight. Pereira had a standing 8 count. And bloody Azatar's landing well here on Favola. You don't know either of these guys, do you, babe?
No, I do not.
Altman Azatar is returning after like a bit of a suspension, I believe. Nothing USADA related.
What for then?
I forget. He had some. He wasn't following the protocol, I think, in Fight Island. Something like that. I forget
Like
now.
behind the scenes.
Yeah, he was. I don't know. His mates.
Brody Walden, Mike Rebecca, are you coming to Perth for 284? Sorry, I just
talks over me.
I know, but I knew what you were going to say.
No, you don't know what I was going to. Do you
What
know?
were you going to say?
Well, apparently him and his brothers, big left up for Azatar. Frivola
Oh yeah,
took
no,
it.
I just wasn't interested.
He climbed out of the bloody bedroom window on his balcony and then shimmied along the outside of the hotel and fucked off when he were meant to be quarantining. Something like that. Yeah. She's like, yeah, I know. You don't know.
Sorry.
This is a good fight as well.
Go to the bottom of the chat, babe.
All right, yeah, sorry, my bad. There we go. Oh, we got t-shirt designs. I sent some t-shirt designs, you prick. Watching from Queensland.
Well, woohoo!
Well, Matty,
What up,
that's a
Queensland?
bit out of order.
We might have seen them because we did actually open some, and some were very, very good. We were pleasantly surprised. Others, something's happened, babe. You totally just missed it.
Oh, shit, Frivola's won. I got a text.
Don't text.
But
You're living right now.
Yeah, babe, I've got to. It's business. Nice one from Matt Frivola. We'll see the replay in a minute.
Yes, we will. But what was it saying?
I don't fucking know. You just decided to stop and give me shit while I'm sending a text.
The designs. We looked at the designs. There's some good ones, so we'll deal with that. We will deal with that soon.
Yeah, I have to send this text, babe. So there you go. Well done, Matt Frivola. You're going to get knocked out in a minute, babe. Calling me. Oh, here we go. Right hook.
Where?
Left hook misses. Right hook. Just a short little right one. And again, big left hook from Frivola. Sits him down.
Ace plant.
Oh, yeah. Solid work. Hold on. There it is again. Right hook to the chin.
That would have helped him.
Here's the left. Boom. Those slow-mo cameras do a great job.
They make it look so dramatic.
It looks so much better in slow motion, doesn't it? Well done, Matt Frivola. Only a brawler can beat Izzy. Fighting like a dirty fighter. I don't know, man. So what's the next fight? Matt Frivola, Ottman Azatois, Andre Petrosky versus Wellington Turman.
Right.
And then it's Molly McCann, Aaron Blanchfield. Whoa. Let's go, Molly. Let's go, Molly. What we got here? We got a question. I sent some designs. Where did you send them, Matty Scott?
Well, you said you gave an email address, I believe.
I didn't. That's what I'm saying.
Well, yes. Where did you send them?
Well,
Tell
exactly.
us.
Can you stop just arguing me and criticizing?
That's what you do to
You
me.
gave an email address. I have not given an email address on here.
Okay, well, I'm getting confused with BYM.
Yeah, exactly. So, Rebecca, consider this your first warning. Strike one.
You're making everyone very uncomfortable right now.
No. Where do you send t-shirt designs to? I don't know. I can't give my email address out. bympod@gmail.com. Send them into the podcast one.
So, yeah, and just say it's for the, whatever.
Will this be the first time Molly fights in the UFC without being interviewed by me? No, I haven't called all of Molly's fights. I've done her last few though. Obviously her last two in London. I think the one before that at the Apex. So I've done 3 or 4 of them. But yeah, I haven't done all of her fights. I love that your wife wants to take part in this. That's a great relationship that we have.
Okay, yeah, he'd asked me and I'm like, oh, okay.
I didn't ask you. All these lot wanted you.
Oh, sorry, you don't want me here?
Is Volkanovski the pound for pound king at the moment?
It seems that way, doesn't it?
Is he ranked number 1? I think he is. Yeah.
Mike, when are we going to see you coach tough?
I did it twice.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to ask you again.
Do you know what? If they asked me to coach the Ultimate Fighter, I'd do it.
I reckon you would too.
I'd do it.
But I don't think they're going to ask you.
They're not going to ask. I'm yesterday.
Because you're not even on the roster. So then they normally have a fight, don't they, with the coaches?
Yeah, well, it's a bit dismissive. You're very quick to dismiss me there. But I'd do it because I'd want to do it again in a completely different way. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
And actually, because when I went there last time, I was very young, I was fighting, and I didn't, I was still in that, I was in between fights, so I was enjoying myself.
Were you partying a little too hard?
I was partying a little bit.
That doesn't sound like you.
But this time I'd be all about the fighters.
Would you?
I'd be dedicated. I mean, I was there. I mean, I got up every day, I ran with them all. I was in the gym twice a day.
Well, yeah, you had to be.
All right, okay, I heard you, but watch the 2-minute clip of Izzy being asked if he's not taking steroids by Ariel. You and Rebecca be the judge. He's obviously lying. Look up Israel Adesanya speaks about steroids on YouTube. Well, I've got to buy a new computer. John Brannigan, shout out, our editor, as I've said. He's been recommending some more powerful computers for me because I've tried streaming it, and I would do it on here, but this computer's not powerful enough. I've got a Mac. I need to get a proper streaming computer because whenever I try and do it on here, it's very laggy, it's very glitchy. So I'm going to buy a new computer this week. So stuff like that in future, I will be able to play it on here and we can all take a look at it ourselves. Oh. Here's Alex Pereira running through
the... What is he doing?
He's got a bow and arrow. He's pretty good with the bow and arrow.
Oh, yeah. How much do you think he actually does this in his spare time or if it's just for the embedded or whatever this is?
I reckon he does it.
Do you think so?
He's there with Glover. Oh, I don't know. They're in Connecticut. They're not in the Amazon, are they? What did you think of his... Ant put a poll up. What did we think of Alex Pereira's get-up yesterday? I thought it was great. I really liked it. It was very cool. Let's have a look here.
It was kind of intimidating.
Ricky Hatton. I wonder if he's won yet. trade punches.
He's 44 years old.
Yeah, God bless him. God bless him. That's good for Ricky. Good for because he, Ricky struggled a lot with personal demons and alcohol abuse and stuff like that. And obviously, his weight, he was known as Ricky Fatten. Barrera and Hatton came to the ring at the end of the boxer's show for exhibition. Not licensed, it was effectively a different show. Both boxers looked in good shape for their age, and the action was lively enough without ever spilling beyond the exhibition. Alright, so it was just a nice little exhibition match between him and Barrera. That's nice. I'm happy for him.
So does that mean there's no winner?
Yeah, there's no winner. I don't believe in an exhibition fight.
Okay.
I think that's right.
So what's the point? Is it like a charity thing?
It's not a charity thing, but they're just like, it's just for everyone watching, get some fun out of it. You know what I mean? Ricky Hatton's a legend. He can still sell tickets in Manchester. People want to see him fight. Mm-hmm. It gives Ricky a reason to get in shape. It gets him back in the ring doing something fun that he loves. People enjoy to watch him and Barrera, who's also a legend. Do you know what I mean? And they make a few dollars as well out of it. So, it's a win-win all round. And if they played the game properly, then no one really gets hurt. Rebecca, it's so beautiful. You're a very lucky man. I am a lucky man.
He's being nice to me again.
Archery is not something you just casually are good at. Do you think, what do we think of Alex's war paint? There's a poll up there, let me know. Oh, Izzy looks scared. I don't know if Izzy looks scared, but he definitely looks a little concerned.
Not as confident as what he normally does.
Concern I don't think is the right word.
Well, he's not going to be as confident as he normally is because...
Yeah, no, I don't think he's necessarily concerned, but he just knows he's got a really, really tough fight on his hands, and he's got to take this seriously. You know what I mean? Which he always does, of course.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, look at that left hook. That left hook of Pereira's knocked out Strickland.
I'd be nervous.
He is a big fucker though, isn't he, Pereira?
He does look a lot bigger. But I'm sure Izzy is used to fighting guys bigger than him because Izzy's not a huge middleweight, is he? He's tall, but he's very slender.
Yeah, no, but his frame is bigger than all of them, other than Pereira's. This breed of middleweights that is currently, around. Yeah, well, just in general.
What about, was it Paulo Costa? He was bigger.
No, Paulo Costa, Paulo Costa was very muscly. But in terms of frame, height, reach... These are all things that matter in a fight, you know what I mean? So the frame's long, the kicks are long, the punches are long, the reach is long, Okay. Yeah. Thoughts on Jake Paul and Anderson starting a fighters union? I was thinking about this the other day. My thoughts on Jake Paul and Anderson. I don't understand it. I don't understand what my contact lens. I don't understand what they're trying to achieve. They're trying to raise $50 million to support. This is what I saw. Maybe I'm wrong here. Let's just have a look at the poll here, by the way. What did we think of Alex's war paint? Yeah, the general consensus, 51% thought it was awesome. I did. I thought it was cool as hell. You like it, babe?
I did.
He's trying to support the lower level fighters so they don't have to. So they have financial assistance, if you will, when training for fights.
Do you think he cares that much? Why does he care that much? Or is he just trying to make Dana look bad?
I think that's all he's trying to do, because that doesn't make sense. Listen, coming up as a fighter is supposed to be hard. Do you know what I mean? It's a tough road, and if you're not good enough, then you don't make it. And it's simple as that. And if you are good enough, eventually you start earning more money and life gets easier. I started off on nothing, and then it was a few £100, and then it was £1,000, and then it was, do you know what I mean? And it slowly builds up. And then if you're good enough and you've got a following and you're an exciting fighter, you will make money. Every fighter out there that isn't destined to be good enough, and with respect to all fighters, because I respect them a lot, but a lot of fighters aren't going to make it onto the main cards of pay-per-views. A lot of fighters aren't going to be driving the pay-per-view numbers. A lot of fighters aren't going to be stars. And that's just the reality. And sadly, and I sympathise with them, this is what, it separates the men from the boys, because when the going gets tough, are you good enough? Can you endure? Can you stay the path? Can you stay the course? And you can be successful enough to where you can live a good life. And if you're not, then you go off and do something else. What you don't do is get a bunch of rich people to donate $50 million to a bunch of fighters. And listen, if there is some people that need help and assistance, great, I'm all for that. But there's just something.
Long-term.
It's not a long-term
plan,
solution to just be helping everyone that fancies being a fighter, just give them loads of money. I don't get it, and I think it is just designed to try and make the UFC look bad.
Yeah, maybe. I think you.
Anthony Smith on ESPN with Paul Felder.
Yeah.
Is he cheating on me?
He is. I'd be furious if I were you.
And put a poll up.
Put a poll up.
How many of you lot have subscribed to Believe You Me? It is my podcast. We had Henry Cejudo on there. We have Alexander Volkanovski coming up.
So many good guests.
We have Darren Till coming up. We have me and Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith told some wild stories last week. He told a story. This was brilliant. His dad.
You should just tell them to watch Believe You Me.
I know, but this story is worth telling. His dad was playing away, shall we say, from his mother, and he was at this other lady on the side's house, and then this woman's husband showed up. So he tried to climb out the bedroom window, and as he was climbing out the bedroom window, he had his pants around his ankles, and he got shot. And the guy pulled the gun out and shot him in the ass twice. Right? So obviously he had to go to hospital. And when his wife, Anthony's mum, got to the hospital, he'd been shot twice, but there was no bullet holes in his jeans. So she realised that he didn't have his jeans on.
Oh my goodness.
But this is the type of stuff that you would be learning about if you subscribe to Believe You Me. How many of you subscribed? Oh, 74%, that's good.
Oh, that's a lot. Well
That's
done.
well, nice. Well, thank you all very much.
And the 18% who are not, 22%, you really should.
Yeah, get it together. Right, we've got some questions up here, babe. We did that one already. Michael, I have an idea that I want to see come to fruition, and for it to reach its highest potential, I need you to get in touch with Dana, and I want you, Michael, to be the one to help me with that. Can you help me with that? Well, Mr. Soul, I don't know what your idea is. So until I know that, until I have some details, I will not be contacting Dana. All right, so here's what I do. I messaged Dana Monday. Dana, I was doing a live, and John Barnett, or who was it? This guy here. He's got an idea.
I don't know what it is.
I have no more details for you. Anyway, we'll end that poll. Thanks for that one, Anthony.
Can you get Whittaker on your podcast? Nathan Frank says.
Yeah, do you know what? Oh, nice. Ant's put a poll. There's a link to Believe You Me in the questions. Well done, Ant. Yeah, I've tried to get Whittaker on a few times, actually. A big fan of Robert. In fact, I'll reach out again for what... It's hard in Australia.
Yeah.
Because of the time difference. Like, hopefully we're getting Volkanovski on soon. And again, it is tough. Like, Darren Till's out in Thailand right now. He's doing it. But like, he's going to have to do it at like 2 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he's trying to adjust his sleep patterns.
Oh, so it kind of works anyway?
Yeah. Look at Dominic Reyes flatlining Chris Weidman there. Shit, man. Yeah, Reyes. Don't sleep on him. Erin Blanchfield versus Molly McCann coming up. What do you think, babe?
Molly.
How do you think she does it?
Just a TKO.
Yeah, look at her.
Round 2.
Molly's ferocious. Her opponent's only 23 years old.
Yeah, she's crazy.
She's a child. Who's crazy?
Crazy. Molly, she's crazy.
Yeah, in a good way.
Gents Fitness. Oh, yeah, of course. Have you ever been to couples therapy?
No.
No.
Kind of loser does that.
Oh, did I say that?
You're one of my favourite
We haven't,
fighters of
though.
all time. Chandler said in the Gagey fight, the crowd influenced his style and his game plan. Did that ever happen to you? Or also your wife is fit? Sorry, it's all right, Stephen Billington.
Well, thanks.
No, I don't think it did. I never got emotional in my fights other than...
During...
Yeah, other than Jorge Rivera. That was the only time I let my emotions get the better of me. But other than that, I was always pretty dialed in and focused. Even when some people were trying to talk shit, I remember Charles McCarthy was trying to goad me into a brawl or whatever, but I knew he was just trying to take me down. So, yeah, for the most part, I was good. Was there an opponent for Mike that Rebecca hated a lot and you were happy that I beat him? Oh, good question. Who's that? Rishi K. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I was happy when he beat Dan Henderson. 'Cause I'm not a fan.
Wasn't an easy one though. Fractured my orbital. I looked like shit after that fight, but go on.
I'm trying to think. Give me some names. No, there wasn't like someone I really hated. I don't think.
Tim Kennedy.
Oh yeah, him.
Will you be doing?
Oh, but you didn't beat him.
Will I be doing regular Octagon side commentary going forward? Yeah, no, I always do, don't I? I've done it for a few years now, so I'll be on the call next weekend at the Apex. 2 weeks after that, we'll be in Orlando, Florida. So yeah, I'll be down in Florida for that one. So yeah. No, I love commenting. Rebecca with the truth bombs again. Oh, here we go.
I'll always tell the truth.
Cold name Cod says, leave the wife at home.
Leave the home at wife, he says, apparently.
Well, he got it wrong, but he meant leave the wife.
I am at home.
Well, yeah, to be fair.
What do you mean?
She is at home. Mike, what will be the fight of the night tonight? Oh, good one. Fight of the night. Let's have a look. Fight of the night. Don't know. What do we reckon, babe?
I think
fight of the night.
Maybe Dustin Poirier, Michael Chandler.
Yeah, Michael Chandler, Dustin Poirier. I reckon. I think that's got the potential. I also think Dominic Reyes and Ryan Spann. I think that's going to be a really, really good fight. Edgar Gutierrez. But yeah, no, Dustin Poirier, Michael Chandler. It's got to be. That's the one for me. That is the one. It's the people's main event. What do you think, babe?
Yeah, I said, yeah, that's what I said. I think that one's going to be...
I think that was your choice, wasn't it?
It was, and you totally hijacked it, but that's all right. I don't
You're
mind.
aging like fine wine, apparently, babe.
Oh, thank you. I try.
Yeah, she does try.
I do try.
We've been going for 90 minutes. Should we turn it in soon? Do you want us to carry on going? We will carry on going because, you know... I want a fight to happen because I can't even listen to the bloody noise because of this.
Christina McNeil, can I get a shout out? 8 months pregnant and still watching. Yes.
Who's that, Christina?
It's just gone. 8 months pregnant.
What do you want? An award? What do you want? You're 8 months
It's
pregnant.
tiring and she is still up watching the fight.
She's sitting on a couch.
Oh my, this is what I have to do.
She's led in bed.
When I was pregnant, I never got any sympathy. I didn't.
She's in bed. She's led on the couch. Her husband's bringing her drinks, giving her spicy food to try and get the baby coming and going.
Not yet. There's still a month to go.
Yeah, you got a month to go yet, love. Do you know what I mean? Come and see us when you're 9 months, okay? That doesn't impress me. All right, Dario says Michael Chandler would be the champ if he was not such a fan pleaser. Yeah, what are my thoughts on that?
Sorry, what was that?
You went to interrupt me.
I didn't.
Dario says that Michael Chandler would be the champ. I don't know. He does have a fan pleasing style, meaning he doesn't wrestle too much. And that might be true, meaning he could wrestle and play it a little safer in that regard. However, I don't think that would automatically make him the champion. I mean, obviously you've got bloody Islam Makhachev, you know, who's the champ right now, and that's a tough fight for anyone. Do I think Volk versus Makhachev for the lightweight title makes sense? Jeff Wiseman. I do actually. I do. I think Volkanovski deserves it. I think Volkanovski is proven. Sorry, babe. You're right, darling. I think Volkanovski is proven. He's by far the best featherweight on the planet right now. He's defended the belt a number of times. Other fighters in his position have been afforded the opportunity to go up to the next weight division. And I think it's very fair that Dana's letting him do that. And another reason, or I guess you could say that Beneil Dariush is there, but there isn't a clear-cut contender. Obviously, Poirier last got beat of Charles. Saw that Chandler's been losing a few. McGregor's out of the equation. Gage is coming off a loss. You know, yeah, there is Beneil Dariush, you know, and he needs a big number one contender fight next. But other than Dariush, there isn't a clear contender right now. So I think it makes sense. I think it's a fight that people want to see. I think it's a fight that I'm bloody excited about. I think numbers will be through the roof. And I think Islam versus Poirier will actually be very, very competitive. Islam versus Volkanovski. What am I saying? Who's that, babe?
Sorry.
It's all right.
It's Lucas and Ali.
Okay, so we're going to end that poll there, whatever Anne did. Remove pinned comment, but well done. I'm actually kind of surprised Kennedy and Bisping hate each other. I don't hate him. I don't know him. He just gets on like a bit of a tit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you truly hate him.
No, I don't. Bisping face-off with Anderson in London is still the best background.
The what, sorry?
The face-off in London with Anderson in front of the Tower Bridge.
Oh, well, I wasn't there though.
No, it was. Right shoulder is a lucky MF. My right shoulder.
So lucky.
My left eye. Loved your book. Quitters never win. We need something to talk about. We need a good conversation piece. Have I watched Gringo Pappy, the comedy special by Brendan Schaub? If not, why not? I saw a bit of it. It was all right. You know, a lot of people hate on Brendan, I think, just for the sake of it. I think it's just kind of become a running joke right now. He's all right. He's all right.
Yeah, you've got no malice.
I've got nothing
him,
against.
or nothing against him.
Thoughts on Badr Hari? Do you know who Badr Hari is, babe?
No.
He's a great kickboxer.
No, I've never heard of him.
He's awesome. He's awesome. I'm just waiting for the next fights to start. Obviously, they're running through all the theatrics and telling people how to buy the pay-per-view and promo stuff. So
what's the next fight?
It's going to be, next fight is Andre Petrosky, Wellington Turman, and then Molly McCann and Aaron Blanchfield.
Okay.
We're not going anywhere till those fights happen.
Maybe when the Molly fight's done.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Mike, if Izzy wins, is he the greatest middleweight of all time? What do you think, babe?
No.
Really? That's surprising.
Why?
Considering that you love him so much.
Oh my God.
Can't get Israel out of a sign out of her mouth.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think he's still got a long way to go before we get to that status.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, let me go. Bloody hell, go down to his record. Here it is. Here. Right, so 23-1. I mean, he's got a great record. Jared Cannonier, Whittaker, Vittori, Blachowicz, the only loss when he went up to light heavyweight. Costa, Romero, Whittaker, Gastelum, Anderson, Derek Brunson, Brad Tavares, Marvin Vittori, Rob Wilkinson. They're all his UFC wins. I don't think it matches up to Anderson's career. Yeah, the win streak is similar, I believe, after this one, but the amount of title defences that Anderson had, the problem is the steroids, babe.
That does cast a huge cloud over his legacy, sadly.
Correct. And getting beat off Jake Paul.
I don't think...
Casts a huge cloud over his legacy.
I don't know if you can hold that against him.
I know, I'm joking. I am joking. I want these fights to start. Come on. Let's get on there. Get on the full screen.
Let's get on the chat. Let's see what everyone's saying.
Right, what's everyone saying in the chat?
Take a shot, Rebecca. Classy nasty. I don't do shots.
Go get yourself a glass of wine, babe.
I'll have a glass of wine.
Yeah? Go get yourself a vino.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay.
Do you want me to get you one?
No, I'll go.
She hates it. One time I left her on here. I went to the toilet.
You've left me a few times. It's fine. I don't actually...
I'm doing it.
Just...
See, look at that. You've never seen it get up so quick in your life.
Yeah, because people don't want to chat to me. They want to chat to you.
They don't want... Yeah, take a shot, Rebecca. People want to talk to you, babe. They do. Mate, you were really good in Den of Thieves. Did you enjoy filming it? I did. Obviously, when I was in Den of Thieves, it was a small part. I set up the sequel right at the end. So I shot that in Atlanta. I was only there for a couple of days, I think, 2-3 days. But we've got Den of Thieves 2 coming up. So I'm very excited for that one. Apparently got a big part. I haven't seen or read the script yet, but I've been assured that the first act of the movie, the first third, if you will, I've got a big part in that. So yeah, I'm excited to film that. Hopefully sometime next year. She's coming back, guys. I see in the comments everyone's just like, bring her back, bring her back. She's coming back. She's coming back. All right, so Mike, great seeing you back home. Oh, Dr. Mora. Dr. Mora, the pro athlete surgeon. This guy, if you're looking on the chat right now, you can see it written in yellow. Dr. Mora, good friend of mine, one of the best doctors in the whole of, well, the world, I'd say, but certainly the best surgeon out here in Orange County, works on all the top fighters. You name it, he's worked on them all. TJ Dillashaw, Rampage Jackson, Tito Ortiz, myself, Marvin Vittori. I mean, he's the guy that takes care of all of them. He says, Mike, great seeing you back home. Good to be home as well, doctor. Thank you. Hope you and the family are well. I am supporting my fellow Peruvian Claudio Puelles and, of course, our local team, Oyama fighter Carla. Great job tonight. Cheers. Dr. Mora, babe.
Oh, hey, doctor.
Yeah, Dr. Mora.
Oh, I didn't know he watched us.
Yeah, I know, bless him.
That's
yeah.
very nice.
No, it is, yeah. Hope
What are you doing with your life?
Are you round at your father's tonight? I'll be sitting there doing content all night for this YouTube channel. It's turned into a full-time gig when I'm not commentating and stuff.
You love it.
But yeah, so Puelles, dog, he's got a tough fight against Dan Hooker, but I do believe he has the style to beat him. I think for Claudio Puelles, it all comes down to can he take him down. He has a big advantage in that regard. He's a very good wrestler, he uses the single leg, and he's got great jiu-jitsu. But I think Hooker's better on the feet, and he's also longer. Carla Esparza, Doc, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Not going to sugarcoat it. She's got a tough fight on her hands tonight. Yes. She's got a very tough fight. Zhang Weili is something special.
Could I say something?
Please.
I don't think she's going to win.
Well, that's not nice.
I just don't think she's going to win against...
You're putting that negative energy out
I don't
there.
think she's going to hear this, darling.
Shame on you.
But I'm just being honest.
How do you think she'll feel when she sees you saying that? Anyway, we've got fights happening. Andrei Petrosky, Wellington Turman. The ESPN prelims are starting right now. Look at Bruce. Go on, Bruce.
I love that.
Bruce never fails.
And when you watch it live, it's even better. Like, you don't really get the full effect when you watch it on TV. When you're actually sat ringside, it's great.
No, it is because...
And you could see him, like, you don't see it on TV, sorry. He, like, jumps around and he gets very animated.
He does.
It's cool to watch.
Yeah, no, Bruce is the man. He loves it. You can see, and like he does like his little warm-up routines, and he dances to the music. He does. He's great. He's great. And then and here he is now. See, he's not on camera. You see, Wellington Turman's getting introduced.
Yeah.
But Bruce,
he's going psycho on that mic.
He screams. I mean, his veins are popping out of his neck, and his face is red as hell. You think one day is Bruce going to have a heart attack in the cage?
Oh gosh, don't say that.
No, I'm not putting that out there, but I think that's how we'd like to go. Do you know what I mean?
emceeing in the octagon.
I mean,
I could think of better ways.
Well, yeah. I mean, but if you're gonna go, if that's your time, if you're dead,
and if that's your passion,
yeah.
How would you like to go, darling? If you could pick a way to die, what would it be?
Well, it'd be a bullet in the back of the head, nice and quick.
Oh,
bosh.
I thought you were going to say dying peacefully in your sleep.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
That's generally what people say. Just to pass away with me by your side.
It's a bit uneventful, though, isn't it? How did he die?
Oh, you want me to be traumatised for life?
I don't want you to be traumatised, no.
Well, if you get shot in the back of the head, I think I might be traumatised.
Yeah, you'll get over it, though. Just like if I died in my sleep.
You're right.
You know,
I wouldn't be as traumatised if you got a bullet in the back of your head.
No, I know, but I'm not talking about that. I'm saying like after, the nice right hand by Wellington. You know what I mean? After, you don't want to go out so nondescript. And he just passed away in his sleep.
Yes, you do.
So, well, he lived a dangerous life, did Bisping, and
I tell you, die in the octagon.
Wellington Turman's looking sharp here. Petrosky's a very, very good grappler.
Turman, which one's Turman? White shorts?
Turman's the grey shorts, yeah.
Okay.
The light skin. Petrosky's
got relatively light.
Well, Petrosky's got a better tan, that's for sure.
Where's he from, Petrovsky?
I think he's American. Sounds Polish or something, I think.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, hold on, let's have a look.
Rebecca, does Molly win? Oh yeah.
Why?
I believe she does, Stephen Ryder.
Where is Petrosky? Armin Petrosky. He is. Yeah, he's American. Yeah.
Get eaten by a lion.
He could get eaten by. That sounds painful.
That's a terrible way to go. Or attacked by
Petrosky's
a bear.
looking really good here. Sorry, Turman, pardon me.
Philip Jones, what wine are you drinking? I don't know.
I guarantee it's 19 crimes.
It's not.
Is it not 19 crimes?
No, I forget. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon. I can't remember. I buy a lot of different ones.
This guy's back with Dana's plan. Can we get in touch via Facebook? It's an idea in the same category as Google, YouTube and Facebook. Well, Mr. Solo, that certainly sounds like you've got a very grandiose idea there. Do you know what I mean? We're just going to, Dana, I've got the plan for you. I've got a guy, I've met him on YouTube. He's going to come up with the business. He's going to rival Google.
It's new Google.
Facebook, YouTube.
Don't mock.
I'm not mocking. I'm having a laugh.
Michael does, he needs a cut of whatever profits you make.
Finder's fee, bro.
Finder's fee.
Just 10%.
Rebecca, is Ellie your fave? Oh, she's my favourite daughter, yes.
Someone says here, we look good, but I must admit, kind of morbid.
Oh.
Anyway.
Where are we looking? Where are we looking?
Right there. But Chandler KO's dusted in round 2.
I think they're probably referring to me.
Why are you so morbid?
Because I'm like pale and stoic.
Yes, look, there's Petrosky with a takedown. Yeah, he's very, I mean, Wellington Turman's got good jiu-jitsu as well.
He's talking to the ref.
Yeah. He's got that one arm trapped up. He's going to try and throw his hooks in. Turman's got good jiu-jitsu, he does, but Petrosky is pretty special on the ground. Very, very strong grappler.
I got a super chat. Ben Low. Mike, have you ever had ants and honey in your underwear?
Ants and honey in my underwear? I haven't, no.
Ants and honey? I don't understand. Why would you have ants and honey? Is that like a code for something else?
No, I don't think it is.
Dave, Rebecca, you are 100% right about Carla losing.
Ants and honey?
Yes.
Was that Harry?
It was me.
Oh.
What's your favourite food? Asks Alex. What's your favourite food, Michael?
Same bloody questions every week.
Oh, everyone's interested.
Italian, Thai, Japanese.
What dishes? You can't just say a complete, like...
Oh, God. Who wins this one? We got to poll up Turman or Petrosky. Let us know, guys.
Well, from what I'm seeing...
Turman's looking good. Turman's looking improved. I think he's lost a few on the bounce.
Petrosky looks very tired already. I think he's too muscular.
No.
That's making him tired.
I don't think he is. I disagree. He's not too muscular at all.
He's a little bit too muscular.
No. Where were we?
We need to go back to the bottom of the chat.
Right, okay. Mike, show Harry some love. Harry, come here. Come here, Harry.
Rebecca, still have your white horse? Yes, I do.
Come on, Harry. Come on, get Harry.
I'll have to go see him tomorrow.
Turman's looking really good. Just landed a right hook, left hand.
Oh, she's having some room.
Petrosky's trying to take him down. But he's having a tough time. Turman did well to get back to his feet like that. Hey, Harry. He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Oh, he smells nice. Like, he smells like a dog, but like a fresh dog.
Yeah. There you go. Anyway, Trey West, showing Harry some love. There's a nice takedown entry by Petrosky. It's in on the single deep. Switch to a high crotch. Now he takes the back with the body lock. Turman there did the right thing, but now drags him off. Nicely done. Good finish by Petrosky. Big elbows though by Turman. Big elbows. End of the round.
Do you think there is room for another comeback season of The Ultimate Fighter in the future? Mike would love to see it. That's from Richie, I can't see because my eyes are blurry, Bailey.
Yeah.
Richie Bailey.
I mean, of course there is, because there's been a lot of talent come through the UFC since the last time. When was that? 2006 or 7, the last one. So, I mean, what's that? 15 years worth of fighters. So there definitely is. Yeah, and I'd love to see it as well. I would. I think that'd be a good idea to bring on some established guys that had a run in the UFC and, you know, didn't fizzle out. They didn't become the champs.
They've done that before, right?
Yeah, they did it before. The comeback season, that's what they called it.
Yeah,
Matt Serra was on it, and then when he won, he got a shot at the belt, knocked out George St. Pierre.
He's having convulsions.
Are you all right there, Harry?
He's trying to get comfy.
He's having a bad day.
Rebecca, you could play an elf in the Rings of Power. Yeah.
How is the Rings of Power?
Things on my ears.
You guys got Petrosky winning this 54%. He probably won that first round. Mike, would you rather fight Prime Adesanya or Pereira?
Very good question.
Ooh.
I think you would rather fight Izzy.
Excuse me.
Are we boring you?
A little bit. No, they're Petrosky's looking good here. Both tough fights, the pair of them.
Who do you think you could have beaten?
I think I could have beaten them both in my prime with 2 eyes. So going back quite some time.
You haven't had 2 eyes for quite a while
I've
now.
not had 2 eyes for quite some time.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
You know, it's going to be coming up to the 10-year anniversary.
What are we going to do? How are we going to celebrate?
Whoa! We're going to wear eye patches. You know, Harry's only got 1 eye.
He does.
Harry's got 1 eye.
Has he got a tattoo?
German
We've
Shepherd.
got a lot in common.
Harry, come here. Ah! Well, he got me.
Well, what do you expect?
Well, I didn't expect him to snog me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you dirty
that's
little
gross.
bastard.
You know, some people full on let their dogs
Oh
do
God, it's disgusting. And put a poll up. Do any of you lot on here let your dogs lick your face and stuff?
that.
Because it is.
Bobby Lee does that. I've seen him.
Does he really?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Bobby Lee's disgusting.
No, he's not.
Huge fan, huge UFC fan here in the UK. Oh God, just been diagnosed with LAS. Can you hook me up with some UFC tickets somehow? Been my dream to go to a live event. Love you, Stephen Preble. I don't know.
ALS. You said LAS.
ALS.
ALS.
What is ALS? What is?
I don't know. Is it an auto? I don't know. I feel bad. I should know, but I don't actually know.
No.
And they had all those
Yeah, no.
raised awareness about it a while ago, didn't they?
ALS.
Harry is a Yorkie poo. So he is. Oh my gosh! And he's an.
I fucked
baby.
it. I fucked it. ALS. I don't know what it is, mate. Tickets. Flip. I wish
Tickets
I
for
could.
what?
For a UFC event. I can't do that, mate. You never know.
You can never get You can't even get tickets for me. I think this is ridiculous.
I can get tickets for you. Don't lie.
I mean,
But-
me, and then that's it.
You know, I don't have an endless supply of tickets.
Well, you should have.
Well, I don't.
Well, you should.
Do you let your dogs lick your face? Hell
Oh,
no.
God.
Gross. Sure.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
like
just-
Harry.
get rid of Harry.
All right.
You're out of here, Harry. Go on.
Blew it, Harry.
You had your chance, squirming
Blew it.
about like a maniac,
Snogging.
squirming about like Wellington Terman on top of bloody Andre Petrosky. Petrosky's trying to get back to his feet, does well. Nicely done. Hell no, 45% hell no. Sure, 39%, that's a lot of people.
Oh, that's shocking.
Dogs lick their own asses.
They eat their own feces.
They gobble that feces down.
They eat their own vomit.
Yeah, they do.
I've seen Harry do it.
He's and he just licked my face.
Mike, go back to the this one. No. Oh, it's gone. Whatever.
Alright, it's gone, whatever. Yeah, no, they're disgusting dogs. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love dogs, but you don't want them licking your faces. I know a friend of mine used to say that, oh no, dogs' saliva is a natural antibacterial. You know, so if you've got a cut or anything like that, you should just let the dog lick your loads because it's going to clean it out. And I'm like,
So friggin' disgusting.
I don't
That's going to have the
believe
opposite.
that. Oh God, go on, read it out. Read it. This is the one she just scrolled back up.
Okay, from Christian Montano. I'm sorry.
Montano.
Mikey B, how did you know Rebecca was the one? Love you guys. And Mike, love your podcast every week. How did you know I was the one? Come
Thanks.
on, tell everyone.
Thanks, Christian. What do you think I am? What do you think I am?
I don't even know. I don't even know the answer to this.
Well, she was all right. Do you know what I mean? She put up with my bullshit.
Well, in your book, I was blonde and that was Australian. That was
Oh God! Oh
That's
God!
all there was to it. That's
Oh
how
God!
you knew.
So like, I've got a book, Quitters Never Win. If you haven't read it, check it out. It's very good, right? Oh, by the way, Anthony Evans, the channel manager, he wrote the book.
it. Rotate. Code.
Oh, and Ant's on here right now, so I'll throw him under the bus as well. So the book came out, and I was very, very stressed out doing the book because Petrosky's doing well here. I was stressed out doing the book because I was worried that enough people weren't going to get shout outs and people weren't going to get the recognition that, and all the rest of it. And I went into great detail with Anthony, how I met Rebecca. I told her the full story. We would talk on the phone every night and he would record it all and he would write it up. Then I went away, I got an acting job in South Africa. I was away in South Africa and he was doing that. And it was all kind of lastminute.com. The deadline was coming up. And then when it came out, right, and the book is dedicated to her. When you open the book,
I don't want a dedication. I want a chapter.
When you open the book, it's dedicated to Rebecca.
A chapter about how we met and how I changed
and apparently
your life.
that wasn't good enough.
Well, it wasn't good
and
enough.
she was not happy.
No, I wasn't.
She was not happy. Talk about diva. I'm like, are you serious? You know how stressed out I've been. So anyway.
Well, I'm going to make you even more stressed because that wasn't good enough.
In the American version, we redid it, didn't we, babe?
Yes.
It got in the American.
So anyway, how did you know I was the one?
I didn't know. He
still doesn't know.
And after this live today, I'm pretty sure you're not.
Okay. That's brutal, but okay.
Come on. Do we watch Cobra Kai?
We watched the first, what season are they up to?
First 2 seasons.
We watched the first, yeah, it's good.
Sorry.
Lucas doesn't like it.
He loved it.
No, Michael, he didn't.
No, he loved it.
I don't think he did. I think he's pretending.
But now, Ant, put a poll up, right? Put a poll up on this. Because Lucas did love Cobra Kai, but then he refuses to watch the latest season. He just refuses, and I think he thinks now it's too babyish for him. But I tell you what Lucas does like, and that is Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Like right now he's watching Better Call Saul. Absolutely loves it, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
Understands it.
Obsessed.
To the T. It's a very, very complicated show. There's a lot of, courtroom drama.
Like in Breaking Bad, he understands like the hidden meanings and stuff like that. And he's really into that side of it.
Petrovsky's close to a guillotine here.
I mean, I don't know if...
Oh, it's in. That's locked in.
Yeah.
That looks deep. He's going to get over. It's going to be mounted guillotine now.
He's not tapping though.
He's not tapping.
Must not be in properly.
Whoa, he's out. He's out. Big elbows.
4 minutes to go.
And he's full mount again for Petrovsky. Yeah, no, so anyway,
I don't know.
Lucas is obsessed with Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, and he understands all the drug dealing elements of it. So anyway, what he started doing is he goes down to Target every day on his bike.
It's got nothing to do with Breaking Bad.
I know. But like, he goes down to Target every day on his bike, and he buys like big multi-packs of like Snickers and Coca-Cola cans and stuff like that, and he takes it into school and he sells it all at a profit. So he's quite the little entrepreneur. And him and his buddies, they're known as the Candy Cartel.
That's what they've made themselves. So.
They're known as the Candy Cartel, and they all love Breaking Bad. I don't know.
But it shows you what a great show it is if a 12-year-old can like also relate to it. And he doesn't watch TV ever. No. This is the only thing he watches on TV.
Someone says here, Marco Hernandez got married 10-22, went to London, Paris and Scotland. The love smelled so bad of BO and booty. Ooh. London was great, loved the food and the people. Well, congratulations, Marco, on the wedding. We went to the Louvre. I can't remember it smelled of BO.
It didn't smell of booty or BO. It smelled quite pleasant. Maybe it was a very busy day. Maybe it was hot. I don't know. What else?
We used to do that, but steal it, lol. Yeah, no, I did. I used to rob a bit of candy when I was a kid.
Something.
Rebecca, what do you like about me?
How did I know that he was the one?
Yeah, come on.
I don't know how I knew. I just did. I knew you were the one for me right from the get-go. I just loved the hell out of you.
Pereira looks like a Salamanca twin. He does.
Pereira, bring him up.
I'm going to.
Are they meant to be twins? Or are they just brothers?
Well,
because I think they're brothers in... I don't think they're twins in real life, are they? Lucas would know. Because he even watches like YouTube videos about Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
That's
how
how
you-
obsessed. Oh, the cousins. Okay,
Yeah,
darling.
all right. Well,
This is
well,
what are you trying to do?
I just wanted to see if he looked like a Salamanca.
Does he?
A little bit, I guess. Wasn't the biggest revelation I've ever seen in my life. Loves guys with one eyes, Warnock says about you and me. All right, guys, we've been going for 2 hours. 2 hours is a long time. So the t-shirt designs from Australia, send them into BYM merch at BYM pod at gmail.com. Mr. Solo, where are you there? Mr. Solo, send me an email, please, to bympod at gmail.com. Put attention Michael Bisping, and that email will get to me and I'll take a look. She went after Mike for his tens of dollars.
He didn't even have $10.
I did not.
£10.
I didn't have £10. I didn't have $10. I didn't have 10 cents. I didn't have.
Just had yourself.
I didn't have 2 pennies to rub together. I didn't have a.
That was enough.
What was it? A place to shit or a window to throw it out? A pot to pit in? Sorry. I didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Yeah.
So that shows you that I really did love you because you didn't have any monetary things to offer me.
This guy's taking the piss. He's gorgeous. Lines in his forehead. Yeah. Look at the stick man. There he is.
I never used to have those. And it doesn't matter. I mean, I think that's very distinguished.
Yeah, even though she wants me to get Botox.
I
But
don't.
whatever. Oh, babe, should I become a skinhead again?
Yes.
It looks good.
Yes, you should.
All right, guys, 2 hours in. There's lots of great fights on. This
When
one's
is it the Molly fight next?
The Molly fight next, right? And then we're staying for the Molly fight. We're staying for the Molly fight.
Staying for the Molly.
We're staying for the Mole. Staying for the Mole. Come on, Mole. Let's go. And then we're going to go watch it like normal people on the couch. And Brannigan, I'm going to send you something as well, my friend. But yeah, no, surely you're going to stop the live for the Molly fight. Well, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch the Molly fight. Molly winning again. Yeah, I think Molly does it. Erin Blanchfield, though, is really good. She's a good grappler. She's on a decent little win streak, I believe so, in the UFC right now. Let's have a look. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There she is, Molly McCann. Sorry, Erin Blanchfield. Beat JJ Aldrich. I think it was a guillotine last time. Let's just have a quick gander. Yeah, JJ Aldrich, Miranda Maverick, Sarah Olpar. So 3 fights in the UFC, 3 wins for JJ. Sorry, for Erin Blanchfield. I was thinking, Brockovich. I said Aaron Brockovich. Anyway, 3 wins. But Sarah Alpar, Miranda Maverick, and JJ Aldrich, whilst being UFC level fighters, of course, they're not Molly McCann. Molly is ferocious in there. She is. She's a fighter. Molly is a fighter. You know, she's a proper one. She's real, and she trains her ass off. She does. She dedicates herself to the sport. She sees Paddy getting as successfully as he is and as loaded as he is. He's generating a lot of money, and of course, Molly sees that. She wants a piece of that, so she's working her ass off. You know, because she doesn't just want to be Molly's tag along, so he doesn't want to be Paddy's tag along. She wants to be a star in her own right. And another good, I mean, she is a star now. She is.
I don't think they're a double act.
No,
really.
well, you know, you see one, you see the other type thing, but this is first one in a while where they're not fighting on the same card. Paddy's on the pay-per-view next month in Vegas. We'll be there.
Yes.
We got tickets for that one. Sorry, mate.
We're going together.
We're going together.
It's a date.
Yeah. Hold on, let's listen to Rogan a minute.
I don't think
you're the best grappler in this 185-pound division, and you put on a fantastic display of why you believe
Oh,
that
right.
tonight.
Hang on.
Yeah, Andrei Petrovsky. Well, we can't listen to that. We'll get thrown off the tube. All right, Mike. I'm a psychic. Where was that? I wanted to see that. Molly McCann's going to surprise everyone with a KO. And put a poll up. How do we think this fight ends? Molly McCann via KO. Molly McCann via decision, or Erin Blanchfield victory.
I don't think it's going to shock everyone if she gets the KO. I think that's what people are expecting.
Well, I think she is.
That's what I expect.
I think Molly gets a stoppage. She's a great boxer. I think she has a massive boxing advantage.
I don't know her opponent though. Like I don't even know what she looks like, so I can't really.
Yeah, no, she's taller than Molly. She's bigger. Well, it looked like it when they squared up yesterday. So Molly McCann. Let's have a look how. She's only a little You know, she's not the tallest fighter. What is she?
How tall is she?
She's 5'4". Right, you guys can't see it on there.
Jared,
is
there's
Jared Leto?
Yeah.
He's always at the fights. And where is she? Erin Blanchfield is... Oh, she's 5'4" as well. It just goes to show, doesn't it, the angles. Do you know, because on the weighing video, when they were squaring up to each other and Dana was in the middle, it seemed like Erin was much taller, but obviously just the angles there. It's all in the angles, guys. There's Molly there, warming up backstage. Looks a little nervous. You know, it was always so annoying. You know, if you're watching this right now, you see Molly McCann, she's shadow boxing to the camera in her dressing room, right? So you're in the dressing room, right? You're at Madison Square Garden or whatever arena. There's 20,000 people. And every time there's a win or a loss or a big punch, you hear the crowd and you're in your room and you're hearing all that noise. And then someone...
make you more nervous?
Yeah, and then someone comes into your room and they've just been beaten badly and their nose is all over the side of the face and they're leaking blood. And you're like, holy shit, right? And you're trying to get your stuff together and then they come in with a camera crew. And they're like, okay, can you just give a bit of shadow boxing? And you're like, okay. But then after a bit, I'm like, get the fuck out. I said,
Is that what you said?
Sometimes I did, yeah. I said, yeah. And then, no, because you do a bit and then they come in again. And then, like, when I'm warming up and I'm working on specific shit I'm going to do in the fight, and then they come in with the camera crew, you know, I'm like, I don't want you seeing this. I don't want you filming this. I don't want this being broadcast to my opponent's locker room, what I'm working on right now. You know, so, like, it's just... You know, it's just nerves, essentially.
It's a tense situation.
It's a tense sitch. It's a tense sitch. From Rebecca's perspective, did Mike change in any way after winning his championship belt? Was he more at ease or confident? Anything negative?
No, he didn't change.
No?
No.
Sadly.
I mean, yeah, I wish he did.
Yeah.
I wish he matured a bit.
Molly.
Took some time, didn't it?
Molly 65%, 67% by stoppage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the general consensus. I think so. Yeah, I really do. It's not the same, is it? You know what I mean? Like, when Rogan does his fight companions, he's got like 5 or 6 comedians. There's the smoking weed, the drinking drinks.
This isn't you shouldn't call it a fight companion. This is not it. This is not a fight companion.
It's not. No. I know.
You called it that.
Brandon put it on.
Is not a fight companion.
No,
this is not a fight companion.
You're my fight companion.
Yes.
How's that?
That's fine, but this is not.
68% got Molly winning big time. Molly's an energy fighter. She thrives off confidence and big crowds. This is her realm. Heavy micro grow. You're probably right. That's actually a good point. She does feed off energy. You know, the crowds in London were phenomenal, weren't they, Ben? Remember in March?
Yeah.
No, the crowd was amazing. And she seems to have a lot of the public on her side. At the weigh-ins, she was getting the biggest cheer.
Well, that because it was in London. She's got.
No, I'm talking about Madison Square Garden.
Well, yeah, no, she's very, very like a fan favorite, even with the Americans.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, they love a weird fucking accent, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Because of her accent, sure.
If you've got an Irish accent, they love that, so they do. Because if you're Conor McGregor or you come from there, because Americans they all pretend to be Irish.
Joseph Trinkle, why are you afraid of Dylan Dennis?
Very afraid. Oh, look at Frankie, bless him. He's looking a bit old now, isn't he?
Don't say that.
No, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. No, but
Look at you, these lines.
Yeah, I am old. Older. I'm not old. No, I'm not saying he's looking old. I'm saying because he looks I reckon that was when he was cutting weight. He looked bloody sucked in.
He did look very slim.
Yeah, he looked very sucked in. You know, like weight cutty.
He
looked very weight cutty. Islam going to smash Volky. Colby, there's a very good chance. How did you feel, Rebecca, in all of 3 Michael's title fights? Obviously nervous, but could you bear to watch at all? Much love from Scotland. All right, mate.
Very nervous, but of course I had to watch. Can't not watch. I didn't go to the Dan Henderson defense, but yeah, it's a terrible time. It's a terrible 25 minutes.
It is.
It's hell.
Right, so what we're going to do is now, we're going to ignore these questions, babe.
Right, nice.
No, but we're going to...
people will love that.
Well, occasionally we'll glance over. We should call this Chilling with the Bisping.
She's looking like... She's taking pride in her appearance a bit
Molly?
more. Yeah.
Yeah, she's done herself up. Right, so let's watch this. So it's gone to adverts. I was getting all excited there for a minute. Mike, was the whole YouTube thing weird to me at first? Is this something your younger self would have never have seen coming?
Can I answer that one? I never saw it coming.
No. This whole bloody YouTube thing, I didn't see it coming. It wasn't planned. It all happened very, very organically. So the way it happened was I used to do, I forget the name of the company, I used to do some adverts on Instagram for a betting company. And I did a breakdown of the main event fight of a pay-per-view. And I put it on Instagram, and I thought it was a good breakdown. And I put it on Twitter, and it went on for a few minutes long. So I thought, do you know what? I used to have a YouTube channel way back in 2005, 2006. Never used it, never uploaded videos on it. I wish I had done throughout the whole, process of me being a fighter, but I didn't. And anyways, that breakdown, I thought, do you know what? I wonder if I can remember the password. And no, and I did. I could still log into the YouTube channel. So I uploaded this little breakdown of what I did on a main event onto that YouTube channel. Simply, for like those endorphins, what do you call it? The dopamine hits, like you did a good thing. So you put it out there, see if there's any comments and whatnot. I'm
familiar with this, yes.
Yeah, and then I went back after a couple of days and it had, I don't know, like 50 or 100,000 views. And it had tons of comments and people were like, oh, this is great, blah, 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 blah. So I did it again, and again that took off, and then there was a controversial fight happened, I forget what it was, and I did a breakdown on that and I put it on YouTube, and then all of a sudden I started getting emails from YouTube telling me to submit my bank details for payment and all the rest of it. And it turns out, you can, there's a lot of money in it. I didn't know, so now I started grinding away, putting out content every day. I enjoy it. Obviously, this is my expert subject. I know about mixed martial arts. There's a big community of people out there. The UFC is extremely popular. So on top of all the other stuff that I do, when I'm at home, I bang, I've got free time. Bang out a few YouTube videos.
Something that you love and that you're passionate about.
Yeah, exactly.
And you guys seem to like it.
And you guys seem to bloody well like it.
Adam, what kind of wine are you drinking, Rebecca? Get Mike on the beers. Well, he is on the beers.
I am on the Sapporo.
I'm drinking a Cabernet Sauvignon. I'm not sure of the name of it.
Yeah, right, so here's what we're going to do, babe. Right? Before Molly's fight starts, here's
What have I done wrong now?
No, you haven't done anything wrong per se. But here's a little rule for you. People have asked that question about the wine before.
Yes.
The people watching that heard the answer before don't want to hear it again.
Right, I know, but that was a super chat.
All right, fair enough. But do you know what I'm saying?
That was a super chat, so I feel inclined to answer it.
Can't continue to answer the same questions over and over ad nauseum.
Do you just want me to ignore a super chat? Is that what we're doing here?
We're not doing that.
No.
Frankie Edgar, all-time greats, top 5, 13%, top 10, 31%, top 20, 39%, top 50. He's certainly higher than top 50. Frankie Edgar's the absolute man. Do you recall Frankie, babe?
I recall Frankie, yes.
No, but do you recall some of his fights? No, I know. Did
that's the way it goes.
Push. No, she's so young. Yeah. Rob Mills, the fighter Rob Mills, saying, Blanchfield got a bright future. She's so young. It's true, she's only 23 years old.
Is she? Wow.
23.
Where's she from?
New Jersey, I think.
Oh, wow.
Callum is almost 22.
He is.
She's 23.
Yeah, what's your point?
Callum, get in the bloody UFC, lad. Let's go.
Callum, don't.
I'm joking. Do I ever go back to Lancashire? Am I a fan of Holland's pies?
What's Holland's pies?
From the chippy.
Oh, like steak pies?
Yeah. Oh, damn. What's the next fight? Let's just have a look at the next fight. Because I think I'm going to go now, guys, because I'm kind of devastated. That took the...
took the wind out your sails,
took the wind. Well, we'll stay on for the Dominic Reyes versus Ryan Spann, and then that's it. Then I'm out of here, guys. So, because it's good to see the fights and, have a proper show as opposed to...
It's just chatting shit.
Answering nonsense. No offense to you guys.
Someone says, Mike, show us your biceps.
You don't have to
I was going to say, wow, that was quick.
Asked me twice. Oh, that's pretty bad. I haven't worked out all week. Monday.
I haven't worked out all week either. Oh my gosh. What's going to happen? What will happen to me? I haven't worked out all week. What will happen? Something bad's going to happen to me.
You're going to get slapped is what's going to happen.
Just randomly this morning, he's like, you have to work out.
I did.
Just randomly out of nowhere. I'm like, you have to work out.
I did.
No, I don't.
Nothing to do, and I mean this, it had nothing to do with her losing weight or being in better shape or anything like that. I'm like, babe, it's been a few years now.
So what prompted that?
Stop. It's been a few years, you don't work out. It's good to move the body. It's good to sweat. It's good to be active.
I sweat plenty.
It's good to get out about, look at that Kimura, it's fucking deep. Look at the pain Molly's in there.
She's in a world of pain.
Bless her, and then picked her up. What a great sport.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a fair play, well done to Erin Blanchfield. She was the better woman on the night. But 10 out of 10 to Molly for great sportsmanship. 10 out of 10. She went out there, she gave it her best shot. She didn't get the job done, but she took it all within a stride. She congratulated her, and that was that. No, I said you need to work out to live long.
That's not
how it came across.
I don't think that's a prove it. Look, work out and you'll live longer. I don't think that's a thing.
You are out of your mind.
Michael, I am very healthy. Who would you say is healthier, you or me?
You.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that. What's his name? Jake Gilly.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, Marlon Cheat Sheet.
Marlon.
Go on, Marlon. Robbie Lawler.
Robbie Lawler.
In the house. What a guy.
Who else? Come on, give us some celebs.
Well, you just had Jake Gilly.
Yeah, he's
doing action with Jake Gilly, rom-coms with Sarah Jessica Parker. Who said that?
No clue which one.
Who said that? Come on, guys.
What? Say it again. What?
I'm doing action with Jake Gilly, rom-coms with Sarah Jessica. Remember that one show you did, Bisping? Yeah, me neither. That was McGregor's tweet. Mr. Bisping, if you want a guy who will actually buy you horses, I'm available.
Oh yeah, I do want a guy to buy me horses.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, just take her.
Take me.
Have her.
He doesn't want me.
Yeah. All right, we're going to stay out for this one last fight. Reyes, Span. It's going to be a good one. And then John Brannigan, if you're on here, I'm going to send you something in a minute. And you know what, my brother?
John Doe says Mike could run a marathon. Do you think you could run a marathon right now?
I could, but it would be very... So, babe, we've got a new member.
Woo!
Happy Face.
Happy Face.
We've seen Happy Face before.
Is that a contender? Wait, what's a contender? Does that mean they're a new member?
Contender. He's a
No,
conceiver. He's a new guy.
You don't even know how your own members...
Yeah, someone says there are studies, babe.
What?
Let's have a look. Should Rebecca work out? Yes. Thank you, Ant. Yes, good to move the body.
I move plenty, but thank
31%. Yes, live longer, 23%.
I'm going to live some 100, but thank you.
No, she's hotter than Mike, 32%.
Thank you.
And I'm not going effing near this one, 14%. Nicely phrased, Anthony.
Well, to be honest with you, I used to work out every single day, so it's not as if I've been lazy my whole life, and I just don't enjoy it. So I'm at the age where I think if I don't want to, I don't have to. So
would I eat at Conor McGregor's restaurant? Yes, I would. The food looks very nice and tasty from what I've seen on social media. And the Irish are very, very good cooks. So
some good, like, wholesome pub food.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Love it.
Love some great pub food.
Love it.
Love it.
Does Rebecca have nice feet? Oh, anonymous one. They're all right.
Yeah.
I don't get the feet thing.
How do we become a member? Couldn't find that option, mate. Well, I do exclusive content for the members, about 3 or 4 videos a week. And put a link up there for them to become a member. I don't know how you do it.
What perks do the members get?
The perks you get is not get slapped in the face in a minute, woman. She doesn't need to work out.
Thank you.
Mike, would you do a short film at all? I would. I'm writing my own.
Do a long film.
Do a short film, I do a long film.
Do a medium film.
I do,
anything.
30 middling films.
30 middling.
30, Weatherspoons.
Mr. Clean, 233. Rebecca doesn't look a day over 25.
You know when I went to Las Vegas?
It just ignores that.
When I went to Las Vegas for...
What happened when it was Las Vegas?
Jesus Christ. When I went to Vegas for the Ultimate Fighter finale, Rebecca came out. And you never played roulette or anything before, had you?
No.
So we were doing roulette. And the number that she picked, because she was 25...
It was my lucky number.
It was a lucky number. 25 for the bet.
25 for the bet.
25 foot back. That's what we started saying. It's not the same when we go back there now. It's 42 foot back. Do you know what I mean?
It doesn't have quite the ring to it.
It does not have the same. Do you
Do
think...
yoga, Rebecca? I like yoga.
Someone says you should have been Red Sonja.
Yes.
Yeah. Did I fight Lee Murray? No, I didn't fight Lee Murray. Would have been a tough fight. He was a great fighter. Great fighter. Laughing me out, Mike. Mike says he's going to slap Rebecca like 10 times. I've never laid a finger on it. It's a joke.
He just threatens to.
Oh, babe.
You just publicly threatened me.
Cancel.
Everyone heard it.
They're going to cancel me.
Domestic abuse.
All right, come on. Next fight. Let's go. Let's go.
Right, who's fighting?
Molly, if you see this, you'll be back. You're very, very exciting. That was a tough stylistic matchup, but yeah, listen, Erin was fantastic. She didn't mess around. She timed that takedown perfectly. Timed it perfectly.
How do you time a takedown perfectly?
Well, when someone throws a shot, what they're going to do is when they throw a punch, they overcommit. So they're kind of off balance to this, and then that presents all of the legs.
So you like duck under.
So you duck under the shot, and then you get the arms around the legs, and if you can get your hands together. So when you do a takedown, you grab the legs like that, and then you drive through, and you run your legs and drive through, or you turn the corner. But if you can get your hands together and join them,
that's even better.
And drive them up against the fence, right? Then they'll stop. When they hit the fence, you have your hands together, and from there it's really easy to pick them up and put them down or slam them down right into side control like Blanchfield did. So it was textbook, just like I did to Brian Stan. Same kind of takedown. Yeah, unlucky Molly. We're waiting for this next fight to start, and then I do need a refill. Who said that? Where was that? You need a refill, dude. Pro Cali Adventures, babe. Go on, make yourself useful. Give me a kiss. Go on. Go on.
Don't try and undo all the damage you've done.
Just
like
get...
threatening me live on
Oh. Right, she's gone now. We can talk a bit of shit.
I'll have a look at what wine I'm drinking too.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. She's coming back with the knowledge of the wine. But they're not that interested. Right, she's gone now. You can stop talking all your crap. Mike ain't lucky. He's worked for everything he's got. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that, pal. Michael and Rebecca, how would you feel if Callum wanted to pursue a career in the UFC? I'll support him in anything he wants to do. Wouldn't be my first choice, to be honest. He's a smart guy. He's got a really, really good brain. He's doing a master's degree at college. So he's a really smart guy. He still doesn't know what he wants to do in life, but that's fine. I didn't know for a while. He's still young, and he's still getting an education, and he's still wrestling. He loves wrestling, and he loves competing. And who knows, maybe he'll have a few fights. UFC, I don't know. We'll see. He's been very unlucky. He's really, really struggled with injuries, to be honest. He really has. Dr. Moore, who was on before, just operated on him last week, I think it was. Was it last week or the week before? Week before. Yeah, Moore has done a few surgeries on Callum now. So he's been really, really unlucky with injuries. But that's wrestling. Wrestling's really, really tough. Cheers, guys. Hope you're all well. We're going to do this Reyes fight versus Ryan Spann, because I think it's going to be, as the kids would say, fire. And put a poll up. I'm going to end this. And put a poll up. Using the term fire. Because do people do that normally, or is it ironic?
No, they say fire.
You shouldn't. This fight's going to be fire.
Why?
That's so lame.
Who cares? That's what
And
kids...
put a poll up. Do people use that? Is it ironically?
Yeah, like kids say it. Like we don't.
Bisping, Guinness or Stella? Stella all day. I wish I could say Guinness because it's a little classier, isn't it? It's a little bit more socially accepted. And Stella has Stella has like a very chav connotation to it. But I prefer Stella.
Do you like Guinness?
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
That means no. He's just not brave enough to say it. I'll say it for you. He doesn't like Guinness.
I like Guinness. I do. I've had it.
I've never seen you drink
Guinness. Oh,
Guinness.
that's surprisingly good. I thought it was bad. When I was a kid, I didn't like it.
I should think not.
Look. Anyway. Fire his cap. Yeah. Bisping bullying his wife. I love Rebecca. Gotta be a banger. And put a poll up if you don't want to put a poll up about the fire terminology. Just ignore me then. Put a poll up. Ryan Spann versus Reyes. Who wins? What, babe?
There's so many other words that kids say that's way more annoying than fire. What's wrong?
Oh, no, it tastes a little weird.
It's the Sapporo bottle. What's wrong?
No. Oh, here we go.
Am I poisoning you?
This is going to be a fire is a phrase that I use 0%.
Well, hang on.
That young people use, that dickheads use. Good, perfectly worded, Ant. Perfectly worded. What beer and wine are you guys enjoying? What kind of wine is it?
It's William Hill, everyone.
William
Aren't
Hill.
you all so interested? They're so relieved. They can sleep tonight now.
Well, they can.
Yes.
They can. I'm drinking Tennant Super. Jesus
that?
Christ.
I've never heard of that.
Tennant
What is
Super
it?
Strength. That
Is
is
it like
like.
a cider or something?
No, Tennant Super Strength. It's what all the alkies drink.
Is it beer?
Yeah, it's beer in cans and it's like 12%.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's like.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, if you watch Rabsy Nesbitt or if you've hung around
Someone said tea. Heezy. Sapporo is fire.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Sapporo's
you.
fire.
By the way, the poll
Say
results are in. The results on fire being a phrase is a term that dickheads use, 53%. So a lot of people call me a boomer there,
I
but
think this might reflect the age of the people watching this live.
that's a lie. That's a goddamn lie.
William Hill, that's a bookie. Yes,
It is a bookie.
It's also a winery.
This has a Game of Thrones vibe with her poisoning the Count.
Oh yeah, I'm poisoning you. That's why it tastes weird.
Well, it does taste weird. Hold on. Are you doing a Jeffrey Dahmer on me?
Don't say that.
Why?
That's an ill taste. People don't. I don't think.
I didn't murder anyone.
I know, but
I
people
didn't-
actually got murdered by him. It's a true story.
I didn't make a
Don't
Netflix
Joel-
show about it.
I know, and I don't think they should have.
I'm put a poll up. Rebecca won't watch. You know, like there's a lot of good movies out there, like war movies and things, and like this Dharma show on Netflix. I watched it when I was out in Bulgaria. It's all right. It starts off okay, but it gets a bit slow. But
It's the serial killer too boring.
Yeah, not enough
Torturing
death.
and
I didn't see enough people
murdering
suffering.
victims.
Exactly. No. Here's the
Snooze
thing.
fest.
Like for example, Band of Brothers, or what's that movie?
Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan. World War II movies in general, Vietnam movies or Dharma, anything that's based around actual events where people did die.
Death, misery.
She won't watch it because she says
Hell on earth. I don't want to watch it.
people died, Michael. I am not watching this because we're watching a dramatization of this, but in those days, people had to actually suffer this and did actually die, so she won't watch it.
Well,
And I'm like,
you know when you're watching a movie and something you're watching is upsetting you, right? And you can just be like, well, it's a movie, like it didn't happen, but it did happen, and it was probably 1,000% worse that the movie is portraying. It was real life, and it happened, and it just disturbs me, and I just don't want to watch it, so I won't.
and you won't watch horror movies either.
It's not that I won't. I just don't like them.
So
I will watch it. I'm not scared. It's just I don't enjoy them.
and this is why every night when we go to bed, we're always looking for what to watch on TV because she won't watch
There's
movies.
plenty to watch.
She won't watch movies about anything that happened in real life. She won't watch Netflix shows about serial killers, right?
I do. I watch Forensic Files all day long.
Well, you'll watch Forensic
Because that's
Files.
about catching them. It's about the DNA evidence. It's not about the suffering. I don't want to see that. I want
Stop.
to see how they were caught.
Nikki G. Sorry, darling. Can I get a shout out for Jason Mark and Kevin Gunning?
Jason
Jason.
Mark and Kevin Gunning. Woo!
Jason Mark and Kevin Gunning. Listen, today is a special day. Rebecca, say happy
So
birthday.
special. It's not their birthday.
All right, say a shout out then.
Shout out to Jason Mark and Kevin Gunning.
Yes, bruv. Today be like,
Love
you're
it.
there. Right, hold on a minute. Where'd it go? Let's have a look. Should Rebecca watch war movies with Mike? Yes, exciting, 29%.
Just polling everything at this point.
Yes, it's history, 26%. No, she don't have to, 22. Yeah, but only for a horse. You're not getting a horse.
People that go and visit Auschwitz or watch movies about
Auschwitz.
Auschwitz.
Don't laugh.
What did I say?
Auschwitz.
Is that what I said? Auschwitz.
Auschwitz.
Yeah, people go to like I don't know. It's just disturbing. It's so disturbing.
It's
So disturbing. You couldn't pay me all the money in the world to go to that place.
Yeah, but can I devil's avocado?
Go ahead.
So Harry's down here. He's what he does.
Comfy.
He's like scratches around on a cushion and like makes himself a little bed. No. So yeah, Auschwitz is like a tourist attraction, and it's awful because obviously there was millions of people died there. But I don't think it's a tourist attraction per se. I think what it is, people go there as a memory.
Oh no, I know that.
To remind us,
I know people,
society, that this happened and this should never happen again. And it serves as a stark reminder to the kind of evil that humans are fucking capable. No, it should be burnt to the ground.
I couldn't go there.
But I think that's why people go there. I don't think people go there and rub their hands together and get selfies and shit.
No, they don't. But even still, I just couldn't go. I couldn't step foot in that place.
They just get on with this next fucking fight? Come on.
These adverts are going crazy.
Not chemotherapy. It works differently. Helps your immune system.
Anywho.
Yeah, I'm reading out the adverts for you. No wonder you keep threatening the punch. Too much Stella. I don't threaten to punch you, do I, babe?
Just that one time 10 minutes
Just
ago.
that slap. Bollocks is Tenants. Super strength. All right, so Dominic Reyes, Ryan Spann, what do you think? Everyone, Ant put a poll up, mate. Oh my God, there was actually supposed to mean Auschwitz. Love the pronunciation. Much love from...
What is it? Auschwitz?
Auschwitz.
What did we say?
Auschwitz. I don't fucking know. I got it wrong. I'm not laughing at that.
Watch House of the Dragons, Bisping.
Love House of the Dragons, best show ever.
Watched it. I've watched it twice.
I'm having getting a little tipsy. That's what I'm getting.
Don't say that.
That's what I'm giggling at. I'm like, Auschwitz.
Can you laugh at something else?
Oh shit, that's a bad one. You're right. Fucking hell. Right, embracing the pain and the sadness from movie or these places is a good lesson in my opinion. Yeah, correct.
I'm sorry, what was that?
No, it's going back to what we were talking about. Anyway, Dominic Reyes walking in the cage right now. It's been a while since he's fought. Let's just have a quick look. It's been a while since he fought. Let's have a look. Last fight was Yuri Prohaska. I think it was last year sometime. Yeah, May 20. So like 18 months since his last fight, and he's lost 3 in a row. All champions though. Jan Blachowicz champ. Yuri Prohaska current champ. John Jones was the long-time champ, so no shame there. But he needs a win.
Someone says, has she watched Titanic? I have actually watched it. I didn't want to watch it, and I was very distressed watching Titanic.
Yeah, Titanic's great, and that's.
No.
No, it's a really good film, though.
I know, but I didn't like it again because it happened. I see the sheer horror and terror, and I'm like, oh my God, that actually happened, and I didn't enjoy it, and I won't watch it again.
Right. Okay. Alex Crocs. Give us a big tip here, so thanks, buddy. Mikey, there's a show called The Thing About Pam. Hold on, Bruce Buffer's doing his thing. Ryan's Superman Span soaking it all in right now. There's a thing about Pam. Do you know what, mate? I'm going to give you a proper answer to that after this fight, because there's a show called The Thing About Pam about a real murderer, and they portray the killer as a lovable goof. The daughter of a victim sold the story as they said it would be serious, and they made it a comedy series. Your missus is right, it's gross. Well, that is gross.
Well, it does. It kind of any time they do. I'll stop talking when this fight starts. But any time they do kind of like a series or whatever, it always kind of glamorizes the killer in some way. It gives him notoriety.
Bro.
And people were going to Halloween dressed as Dharma. I just think that's in the worst taste ever.
Yeah, no, you're right. It is because the people like that shouldn't be celebrated. So it is weird. Isn't that weird? I think after a certain amount of time passes, then people become desensitized to it. Obviously, the Dharma was what, the 70s, I think it was.
Remember the victims. I think people forget about the victims. They just remember the killer, and it's like, ugh.
Right. Dominic Reyes. Bit of a weird one, to be quite honest with you.
Who he is?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I've had a couple of interactions. I'm not saying he's weird, but like, he didn't come on my podcast. Shot him a couple of DMs. Fucked me right off.
Blew you off.
But he trained with Dan Henderson, so that's probably why. But he's a good fighter. Right, I'm excited for this one. All right, here we go. Here we go. Both tall guys. Both long reaches.
Very tall. How tall are they?
They're like 6'4", I think, similar to Izzy, or 6'4", even 6'5", I don't know. You know, for Reyes, it's going to be interesting to see because obviously coming off 3 losses, last time a knockout, that spinning elbow from Yuri Prohaska was ridiculous. He might be a little tentative. Oh, he got wobbled there. They're throwing down now. Oh, gets clipped.
Was that a slip or what?
It was kind of a bit of both, I reckon. Span's locked in on the chin, trying to get a front choke, but I don't think
That's
there's
not
anything
gonna
there.
happen.
Trying to snap him down. Reyes is out. Nicely defended or escaped. The chat's going on.
Odd. Is Rebecca Australian? Yes. I know.
She's Australian. Ryan Spann has big power. He does. He has like legit serious knock. So does Dominic Reyes, to be fair. They're both 2 big, strong light heavyweights. Nice 1-2 for Ryan Spann. Oh shit! He's out! Wow!
Oh my God.
What a knockout!
I looked away for a second. I missed it.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. I want to see that replay. Holy shit.
Did you expect that?
I don't think I did. I didn't know. No. Let's have a look here. Reyes comes in, swings, but telegraphs it, leaves his chin wide open.
Geez.
Nice jab.
Was it that?
It was the jab that put him down because the right hand from Ryan's, look, hold on.
Kind of got his face. It
Boom,
hit his
the
chin.
jab, he's dropping off the jab already.
Yeah.
Because that right hand, that follow-up shot, kind of just
Wasn't that one?
glances the top of the head.
It was the and when he was on the floor, he got him.
Let's have a look, 1-2 earlier on here. Wow. Oh shit, man, that was a heavy shot. Ryan
That
Spann
one when he
hits
was
hard.
on the ground, that was really heavy.
One more time, jab, right hand clips the top of the head. Is he going to show the one on the ground? Boom. And then one left hand to follow up. Goddard
People are
steps
saying
in.
Reyes should retire. How old is he?
Well, he's lost 4 in a row. I don't think he's that old.
That's not
Let's have a
good.
look here. How old is he? He is. He's only 32 years old, bless him.
Dearie me.
Poor guy. I never like to see that. I do admire and enjoy seeing a good knockout, the way that it's delivered, you know. But I take no enjoyment out of seeing someone unconscious on the floor. No. You know, their brain scrambled, they're hurt, they don't know where they are. Honestly, when you've been knocked out in like an environment like that, when you come back round, you don't know what the fuck is going on.
I always feel bad when you can see the confusion on their face.
Yeah.
And they genuinely don't know what's happening. I just feel so bad for them.
Yeah, it's the confusion, and then like you're trying to piece it all together. Do you know what I mean? And your brain, you don't know. But like when I've been knocked out, you know, you come round, you don't know where you are, but you won't say it, you won't admit it. So you're trying to put this weird like
Why
brave.
is that?
I don't know.
Why don't you just go, I've just been knocked out, I don't know what
I don't
the
know
hell
where.
is happening.
I know because of fucking pride.
Pride.
Pride. So you play it down that you're fine and everything's good and everything's hunky dory. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, you don't know where the fuck you are. You don't know what's going on, and like people are talking to you and nothing's going in, and you nod and you're like, yeah, okay. You don't know what the fuck it is. It's an awful feeling. But well done to Ryan Spann.
JR says, how do you recover from a bad KO?
Well, you got to take your time. You got to go to the doctor, get a scan, make sure there's nothing too serious, and then from there.
Do you have to kind of have rest, or can you just?
Oh, you
carry
definitely got to take some rest. You got to take some rest, of course. You know, but Alex Akakoko, thank you for that question,
AKA
mate.
Coco.
AKA Coco. Yeah, big up yourself. All right, guys, that was a tough knockout. That was tough to watch. But this has probably been just as tough to watch as well, but you stuck through it.
Well,
you
they're
enjoyed.
watching, so it can't have been too bad.
Quitters never win. Do they, babe? Have you got a message for the, not the believers?
Oh, have you got a message for everyone? It's the same thing every time. No, I don't have a message.
Final. Izzy
the thing.
Pereira. Izzy Pereira, who wins?
Izzy.
I'm going to say Pereira. I don't know. Izzy by decision, Pereira by knockout round 3. Boom. Done.
You
Guys,
covered all bases there. You can't say both.
I did.
You
I
can't
kind of
do that.
bitched it out like a right arsehole, didn't I? We're going to go. We're going to go, guys. This has been a long one. 2 hours, 46 minutes. Yeah. Holy cow. Guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate you. We've got videos coming up later. I'll be doing instant reactions to all of the videos. And, of course, more. So, all the fights, pardon me, the big fights coming up.
If they're good.
So, check out those ones. They're going to be good. And then videos coming out all week. So, subscribe, ring the bell if you haven't done so. Shout out Anthony Evans, my channel manager in the background, the guy doing the polls. John Brannigan. He does all the editing, he does the thumbnails, he works his ass off on this channel. So I'm very, very lucky. I have a fantastic team, and this channel wouldn't be what it is without them. So give them a follow on social media if you can. If you can't, I don't know what the handles are off the top of my head.
You have to tell them.
I don't know what they are. Guys, much love.
At Rebecca Bisping, follow me on
Oh,
Instagram.
fuck off. Guys, I'm going to go watch the fights in peace now. Enjoy the fights, enjoy your weekends, enjoy your Sundays, and much love from Rebecca and I. Right, babe?
Yes.
Yes.
So much love.
So much love. I see this body, it says...
Just end it.
It says end stream.